mom?
Your mom!
Man, this intro's long.
Oh, it's over.
Hello, hello.
Oh,
I know but it's so long according to some people. Welcome to my stream. I'm Trina of Trina's Technobabble. Joining me on my stream today is Frederick of Micro Hobbyist fame, Gutbomb and Gutbomb Jr., Garth Beagle of high school fame, who still hasn't let go of the high school years.
High school never ends.
And finally, as you've seen, I've also taken over the bad bench. It's now Trina's bad bench. Hi, John. Who do we have?
it was bound to happen eventually.
Right? And we have absolutely nobody in the chat. Okay, and one watcher, which I think is Garth.
This is me.
Thanks for watching,
Garth.
Garth. I hope you liked the stream.
Yeah, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, Garth.
Oh, I get like.
Wow. Okay, so I guess it's just pretty much us. Hi.
Now,
I'm sure it'll pick up.
oh, does Thomas know? Does Thomas have the stream link?
You just said hello.
Thomas? No. No, he
Is
doesn't.
he on the Tinker Different? Do you mind if I send it to him?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I don't
God,
have
I
a
just
con- I
realized
don't-
you said hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello, love. Sorry. That's terrible. Oh, boy. Oh, I don't know what I'm working on today.
I don't know. I can't work on anything. Look at this. You haven't seen. Look. This will not leave my lap right now.
You know, of course, that cats do land on their feet.
Cat.
This is. Oh, by the way, this is Opie. For everybody who doesn't know, she's my.
Hello.
Oh, geez.
She's the best thing I got out of my ex relationship.
Make yourself
Sure.
big.
Hold on.
Opie
I
is
only got
big.
2 hands, and two of them were
Opie.
holding the cat. Ta-da! This is
Cats.
Opie.
Hello, cats.
She absolutely. She doesn't. She stands me picking her up. How about that? But she's not a huge fan of it.
This is dangerous.
So what is everyone going to work on today? We'll start with Frederick. We'll go around the circle.
I'm going to probably edit silently a video that I'm working on for an announcement I'm going to make for my channel.
Oh, how many months pregnant are you?
Boy can't be pregnant.
And Gutbomb and Gutbomb Jr., what are you two working on today?
What are we working on today?
Microsoft mouse.
We are repairing. Well, we're putting back together a Microsoft mouse that I washed and retrograded.
And that you could have got cheaper if you would have just waited a day.
Yeah, but then I'd also have to wait for Canadian postage and stuff. And see, it's here now already.
Yep.
And Garth.
I will eventually be power supply recaps.
Ooh.
They're stacking up.
Yay.
So you're looking forward to a stinky day.
Yes.
And John.
Fish in here everywhere.
I'm probably going to electrocute myself trying to align this track 0 sensor on the floppy
Hold on
drive
for a
here.
second. Let's make John big so we can all see it in full screen.
Yes.
Wonderful.
whenever when you're working on one of your compact Macs, it's always a little
Look
bit.
how close his hand is to the anode cap.
Yeah,
I know,
it's
right?
exciting. It wakes you up in the morning. Good thing I
You-
had a couple of cups of coffee. But basically, I'm hoping that if I rotate this thing into just the right spot, this floppy drive will start working, because it works great if I format a floppy drive in here, but I can't
Okay.
format a floppy drive in another computer and use it in here. So.
Who needs coffee when you've got 12 kilovolts right there?
Right. And yesterday during John's stream, we nearly saw his face get blown off.
No. It just made a weird noise.
Yeah, and then you put your face right close to it. Oh, what's that weird noise?
I try to help you all out. I want you to experience what I'm
I have
experiencing.
taken over.
All right, and I plan on eventually testing some laptops and desktops the last bit of stuff that I got from work. I've unboxed everything. We got all the unboxing.
Get covered by it. Get covered completely.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, Eric.
Eric it's
to
Eric
see you,
without a
man.
bed behind him.
It's Eric with what?
Without a bed behind him.
Right. Yeah, this is the nerd cave.
Nice.
Get your Star Trek pictures and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to get to the wall today and only partway there.
That's great, right?
So.
But yeah, so I finished the unboxing last night, and now it's just time to do some testing of computers that I found bit by bit. So
If you finish the unboxing, what is all this behind you?
empty, but actually, so I had to this is completely empty.
Will all of Steve's stuff fit in that bin or not?
I don't want to. I don't think it's that much. And again, I am going to have a stream. It's going to be a private stream for those who have said, I want that, so that we can sit down and go through what each person has and do some pricing and stuff. So,
And we can go through the
I'm
cables
thinking-
finally.
No, I'm just going to ship them to you. All of them. Both bins of them. 3 bins, I think I have.
You just mark it mystery box.
Mystery
and
box.
charge
Yeah.
$50.
May contain bees.
Vintage.
Yeah, vintage mystery box.
There you go.
Do it.
So, Eric, what are you working on today?
Well, back pain, and I got both my COVID and flu shot yesterday in the same arm, which was probably not a good idea.
No.
No, I thought I'd
He's all
play
jacked up.
around with adventure and show some of the stuff off.
Nice.
Nice.
And I'm sorry, Gutbaum, what's your daughter's name again?
It's Gut Bomb Jr.
Yes.
Okay, fine enough. Okay.
It's Bianca.
Bianca, so if you wonder what Santa Claus does during the summer months, you're looking at it right there. He's programmed-
I'm just an old elf. So
Oh yeah, and I'm going to be working on this Mac Mini also. That's,
Oh,
Oh, what generation is it?
it's not a very old one. It's an i5. I think it's a 2014 version.
okay.
Has 2
I'll
Thunderbolt
check.
ports.
I'll open it up and install the latest. Well, the best OS I can put on it.
Linux?
It's Monterey.
Yeah, Monterey runs on that, yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty
because
nice.
that's what I'm using is a 2014 Mac Mini here, and the last supported OS is Monterey on it. So
Okay.
ow.
I've got the very terrible version of that one, the 1.4 gigahertz one,
I'm running
which
Ubuntu.
may be what you have as well.
oh,
But
how is that working, by the way?
Well, once I replaced the fan, great.
You
The
can run-
fan started making noise.
Oh, even worse. Because it was making slight noise before I shipped it.
Yeah,
but-
it was on its way out. So
Okay.
so I replaced it, and then of course I put it all back together before I turned it on. And I'm like, oh shoot, it's not running. I can't hear it. Open the backup. I'm like, no, it's spinning. It's just very quiet.
Nice, good,
So yeah, it works.
perfect.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I'm also going to be installing Minix on the SE later today too.
Oh yeah, that's
Ooh,
right.
neat.
What is? I've never heard of that. Oh, OS. It's a Linux, I assume, distro.
It is a very old Unix variant that runs as an application on top of System 6.
Okay,
Huh.
cool.
And I've never played with it before, so it may be very anticlimactic.
Yeah. I think someone modified it so that it would actually have a bootloader and could run without starting up.
Oh, awesome.
Well, it still runs it,
Yeah,
but it'll
just to bootstrap it into.
Yeah, it'll bootstrap it in or something. So yeah.
I shouldn't have ate before I came on the stream because now I'm stuffed and all I want to do is go curl up for a nap.
Go sleep.
Didn't
Yeah,
Sloopy
that'll
predict that you'd be sleeping
Yeah.
for 6 hours?
Yeah, well, he was wrong. I'm awake.
Well, we have to go wash the Microsoft mouse case, so we will be back in mere moments.
Okay.
Bye, Bianca. That's a beautiful name.
Yeah, I couldn't resist the whole Santa Claus bit. I'm like, yeah.
That's okay. I just don't want to confuse kids. So great. Hey, Santa's really grouchy.
But they should be happy. Santa's getting his shots, so
Oh, yeah.
no COVID for Christmas this year, everybody.
Yeah. I've had COVID once.
You were lucky you didn't get it from Midwest.
I know. I normally there's a lot of hugging involved at Midwest, and Garth never hugged me.
That's how you didn't get it.
Who are the huggers in the group?
Yeah. Now Garth is up.
Because I would
like one.
imagine you're a hugger, Eric.
Adrian
Yeah,
hugged me like
I
I
know.
think 3 times, honestly.
Steve likes to hug. Taylor gave me a hug.
Oh,
I wonder if she
Can I-
confused me with Sloopy.
can I get a hug from Taylor? That's all I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask. I want a hug from Taylor. Oh, look, we have our first viewer, Jack.
Hey, Jack.
Jack, you're not allowed to leave until I do.
You're stuck with us, Jack.
Wait until Trina falls asleep.
Don't do that. We'll let John continue on his talk, and then I'll easily doze off.
No, I have to head out soon, so I'm sorry.
Oh, are you
Oh,
going
man.
back to where you got all the where you were yesterday?
No. That was just a one-day thing.
Okay.
Super cool thing though. It's football day, and I'm a football addict, so I have to go focus on football for 7 hours or so.
Sport ball.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hint. The ball will go up the field, and then it will come back down, and people will get brain injury somewhere in between that because of tackling.
That's all the fun.
And then there's a midtime show thing.
You know what I really am disappointed with college football is that they don't show the halftime show anymore.
Mm,
It's all commentary. You know, back in the 80s, you'd watch the halftime show.
Right.
yeah.
Well, that's the big thing with the Super Bowl is not the Super Bowl itself, but the halftime show usually.
I've never watched the Super Bowl ever.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I've never seen a single episode of American football. I don't know if it's episode, what you call it, but
A game?
game. Thank you.
Episode.
You know, what I'd
Wow.
like to be able to see,
I
but
thought
they-
it was bad.
it's regionally blocked. I'd like to watch Australian rules football.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's like violent rugby and football mixed together.
All into one. Wow.
You know, like they launch themselves by running up somebody else's back, stuff like that. I'm like, that must feel great.
Well, it would definitely work out the kinks if you had any in your back.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, Opie, what am I gonna do? I can't get up because you won't get out of my lap. I don't know what it is with you, Velcro Kitty, today.
So will this do for tonight?
That works.
That works. Yeah.
Nice.
Just to let you know, not everybody wears a hat on the show. There's
They're
myself.
lazy.
There's myself and Ron, who don't wear hats. So it's not necessary.
I think Sloopy put a box on his head once.
Yeah, he
This is
did.
my hat.
Ooh, dirty.
Ugh.
Dirty.
See, there we go. Jack also said I don't watch the sports ball, so he doesn't. Yeah.
Sports ball.
So we have Jack
Right.
saying sports ball. I'm saying episodes. I don't know what you call it. But yeah,
Incident.
Jack,
Occurrence.
as my only viewer, you're not allowed to leave until there's like 20 other viewers. So get
Oh,
promoting.
we are live. I didn't
Yeah, we
realize
actually-
we were live.
Yeah, we actually are.
I thought it started at
When are you gonna go
11:30.
live, Trina? Oh, never mind.
What's that? Sorry.
I thought it started at 11:30.
Oh no, yeah, 11 o'clock.
Okay. I take back everything I said. Oh man.
It's all good. But oh, by the way, thank you for the title suggestion.
It was kind of a group effort, but sure.
Well, you were the one who won, so
Oh,
it's your
okay.
title. So, if going to a big team university turning me to a football fan, I don't think anyone will. Okay. Well, what do you think, Opes? She's now sleeping in my lap. Like, what can I do?
You disturbed the cat.
But that's just so mean.
Holy crap! I think I got it to work.
What are you working on? A monitor?
It's an app, Mac SE, and I recapped the floppy drive this morning, and it kind of works if you format the floppy in the drive, but not if it's a floppy that's formatted in another drive. And so I think I just got it to work by aligning the zero track sensor.
Very nice.
That's cool. That's
Babes,
actually kind of tricky to do.
I'm gonna change cameras, and you gotta get on my lap. Yep.
Oh man, I need an annoying cable.
And look, there's no boxes on my bench. What the heck?
There's no bench either.
Well, you're seeing very little of it compared to. You're seeing
Oh.
about half of it.
Right.
It's 6 foot long.
I
So-
shouldn't complain. My bench is covered with stuff.
All right, let's go grab. I don't know. I don't want to do anything today.
I did get the shelves into my shelving unit so I could put bins on the shelves.
There you go.
So
I'll be
that
back.
was progress.
Trina, do you want to make me big for a second? I'll show.
Yeah, just hang on for a sec.
Oh,
Ba-dum. There you go.
So, before I did the alignment, I put a mark on both the motor and next to the motor, right?
Good
So
idea.
a little Sharpie mark there. So that's where it was originally, and it just required a little tweak. What is that, like 3-5 degrees, something like that, to the left. And so that's all you need to do.
So
There you
that's
go.
how you align the track is by turning the
If you're low tech like me, yeah, there is a way apparently to do it with a oscilloscope, but I just tweak it, test it, tweak it, test it, tweak it, test it.
But that is the adjustment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Very
So
cool.
there you go. That's how you do that.
So originally that one was before the caps even was just it wasn't reading at all, or
Yeah, that one was totally dead. It was this one's brother.
Mhm.
So you can see.
Yeah, you
Ew.
showed them off yesterday on the
Yeah,
stream.
yeah.
Oh, so you ran it through the ultrasonic too, right?
This one got run through the ultrasonic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So now that I know it doesn't destroy it, this one's bound for the ultrasonic this week.
You
I got
just
an
stuck the whole
incredible-
drive in there and ran it?
I took out the eject motor and the track moving motor, or the what's it called, the head movement motor.
Neat. I'm
The
going to
drive
try that
motor?
because I've got a couple that are
sorry.
stubborn.
The drive motor wasn't affected.
No.
Oh.
I did re-lube it though.
Well, that's always critical.
Hey, Jack. Bianca thought what we were doing seemed too much like chores, so she's gone off to do her own thing.
That was inevitable.
That is literally what we do, or it's what I do on my streams anyway.
Okay, what
Yeah.
is? I hear something rattling around in this thing.
It's a ratchet screwdriver, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Is
I'm
that
not
the
fancy.
LTT screwdriver?
No. This one is 30-year-old.
Oh, that's
Snap-on.
fancier than the
Oh, Snap-on.
LTT one.
Yeah, my dad used to get a lot of tools, and I would get his hand-me-downs.
I liked Action Retros.
Wait
What's
a
his, I keep forgetting his first name.
Sean,
Sean's. You know, he got this
the Titty Ruxpin.
Fantic thing.
Oh.
And of course, I bought the cheaper version of it, thinking it was motorized,
Mm.
and it's not. But it's
It's
actually
just a
pretty
speaker.
decent toolkit.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Teddy Ruxpin.
No,
not
no,
a
I'm talking.
toolkit.
He didn't endorse, but he says I really like the screwdriver, and it was an electric one, and there
Mhm.
was a prime deal, but it was for the cheaper, not motorized one. But it's still not bad.
So I'm working on this gateway. And when I went to move it, I can hear things. There's something moving inside of it, and I can't see it. So I'm kind of getting
Like a mouse.
more like a. Oh, found it. It was this screw.
Oh. Put it back. Someone was saving it.
But the drive is in it and everything, so we're gonna just try to boot it up and see what happens. What's the worst that can happen?
Poof!
Kaboom. Oh.
All right, where?
This is the most well-made piece of crap ever.
What is?
This bracket in here that holds the circuit board down is really thick metal. It's nice. These
I went downstairs to
Microsoft-
get an adapter cable, and I forgot to get the cable.
Spare no expense.
This Microsoft mouse is like it seems like it's really crappy and cheap, but it's the best crappy cheap.
Well,
piece of crap.
ask Frederick for his review of the one that I'm going to be sending him.
The clear
'Cause
one.
somebody. No. The clear
Oh,
one.
Ryan gets the clear one.
Ryan.
Beige one.
Oh, and I also found, by the way, in the back of the case was this little
Oh, a
Wi-Fi.
dongle.
Yeah, Wi-Fi. Because it has 802.11n. So, but we're gonna
I
just.
just can't. I can't wait for that flexible keyboard myself. I'm excited.
How does Wednesday sound to you?
For a Let's Make a Deal stream,
Yeah.
sounds fine to me.
Oh, it even has HDMI, which nobody ever used because there's the cover for the HDMI port. Why would you use HDMI? Why would you use VGA if you can use HDMI? Look who it is!
Moo.
No, you can't see it because I haven't added it yet.
There he is. What's up, Joe?
It's a
Judge.
Joe.
Hi,
Hi.
Hey, Joe.
how are you?
What kind
What
of
do you-
sandwich do you have, Joe?
Yeah, what are you consuming there?
Roast chicken.
Ooh.
Nice.
I think I has 2 chickens.
Roast chicken.
That sounds good.
This
Time to power up.
Roast chicken.
Oh, there's the.
Hi,
first.
Frederick.
Hello.
And Gart. Gut Bomb and Eric in his new digs.
Right?
Yeah, I'm still digging it
Oh,
out.
and did you see John's new channel name?
Ah, Multi-Trina. Got it. Mhm.
Yeah. Currently, I take over everything. So
I thought that was just you with two different camera angles for a second.
Okay.
gee, I didn't think I looked that bad. Or I mean, hey, John.
Ow! Oh man!
Right in the feels.
You can think it, just don't say it.
Sorry, not sorry. I need more floor space. That's my problem. I'm starting to feel like Steve. I'll trip over something eventually. Okay, is that still plugged in? Hold on.
Mm.
Frederick, are you around?
No, I'm not that fat.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you're going to make the announcement you're pregnant, so I don't know how far along you are. So.
Hey, I'm here.
Do you have any quote unquote hard drives for a 2012 to 2015 MacBook Air?
No.
Okay. I'm trying to find one for a coworker, kind of on the cheap, because everybody around here wants like a gazillion dollars for even a 128.
It's the proprietary one.
Yeah,
There's adapters, aren't there? Like on eBay.
I think the adapters are only for the 2011s,
Hmm.
so you can use like the 2012/20, like 2012 to 2015 ones.
Hmm.
But I could be wrong. All right, let's. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, we have life. We have life.
If
We
I
have a
hadn't
beep.
already been looking, Joe would have scared me. Who was it? I think Retro Recipes.
Yay.
Is that the guy's name? He did an episode on how to work on CRTs, and he did a fake getting zapped by the anode.
That's harsh.
Great.
Man.
He does that a lot.
That'll mess with you.
Look at that. It's booting into Windows.
Nice.
Yeah. And thankfully, if we find any kind of more risque stuff, I don't have any kids watching. So, haha.
How do you know?
I have 2 viewers. One is Garth, and the other one is Jack68K.
I see.
I have more people on the stream than I do watching the stream.
Oh, I should
Alright.
watch the stream so we could increase our count.
I think the way you
I-
do this is you make sure that you have the
Oh, hey, Ron.
stream running in a
Ron.
quarter-size window behind another tab at 50% volume. That is how YouTube ensures that you'll be monetized.
See, I've got it on in the background.
Oh,
I do
there we go.
too. I probably would have had it on earlier if I would have had a
See,
more
I've got it on in
saucy
the back.
sort of thumbnail.
I'm
She went
sorry.
with the second one.
I should have gone with.
And
Well,
you
actually, I should have
should've
gone with the
should've
first
went
one.
with the first one.
The first one
mean-
was the one that I didn't go with. I went with.
I
the second
know
one.
that was the point. That was the one that was banned in Alabama, but all the rest of them, were fine.
Okay, so it's
So I
doing-
get emails from eBay suggesting, hey, here are things you might be interested in. And it's Apple 3s and Macs and Parks and Apple II stuff, and then a roll of bubble wrap.
But that goes well with your furry costume. So there you go.
Why do you think I'm so into Moopsy lately?
Oopsie.
Garth, how's your Quadra 650 coming?
This is an 8100.
I didn't ask about that.
My Quadra 650 is great.
That's good.
Actually, I got that one for free when I went to buy what was I buying? Oh, a desktop G3 years ago. They're
Quadra
it's like,
650
you want
is
this too?
fantastic.
I'm like, yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was definitely
Twist
one of
my
favorites.
arm.
Okay,
Yes.
babes, get out. Come on. Out. Jump.
I got my 650 as part of a lot. Like I went to, you guys heard of a place in Boston called the Bite Shop, run by a guy named Tim Colgrove?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He had a lot of stuff on eBay, or not eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and I wanted one thing out of it, but I had to take everything else. And I got like an eMac, an iMac G4, which is what I went there for,
Mhm.
and the Quadra 650, and a couple other machines I don't remember that ended up with Big Bad Biologist, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
And it was like $150 for the whole thing,
Oh wow.
That's great.
and everything worked.
Well, what's the fun in that?
I
Hey,
did have to recap the eMac, but it did work. But every eMac needs to get recapped.
Yeah.
Or e-cycle. I mean, one or the other.
It's
Well, you're
it's
certainly
now
not going to yeet one. They're too heavy.
it's now behind the cardboard boxes at the bottom of my shelf, acting as a ballast to keep it from tipping over.
Well, it weighs as much as a collapsed star, so I mean, it's probably doing a great job. Hey, Trina.
Yeah.
Trina,
Yeah.
can you make Frederick's windows smaller?
No.
All right, I'll switch.
No, I was wanting to see what it would look like if he was the macro hobbyist.
Can you read between the lines?
I can.
I think Garth.
I
think
like
the
all your
gloves-
doodads. I like all your little embellishments.
Oh, that's
I think it's
funny.
cool.
I think the gloves are preventing it from recognizing it as a.
Mine's not working at all now.
You need to
There
get
we
the
go.
green nitro gloves.
looking at the
and
wrong-
then
No. I now
The-
have to cut. I just realized I have to kick Gut
Weird.
Bomb out of here because he's one of the men with the blue gloves,
Oh no,
Oh, yeah.
right?
The men with the blue gloves
Two
aren't,
by
aren't
two.
welcome.
2x2. Yeah.
Right. Thank you. Somebody got it. Apparently,
Yeah.
not everybody's a Firefly fan. So
Mhm. I mean, definitely not Joss Whedon, but
Ooh.
Oh.
Why isn't it working?
how did you get balloons up on your screen, Garth? What did you do?
Did it show balloons?
Yeah, just showed balloons.
Okay, this is really weird. I have OBS and
Oh, there
studio
you go.
mode, and it's not quite working right.
the neighbor upstairs is doing something again. Ugh.
How do you get the confetti?
Is that an OBS plugin or something?
No, it's just it's an animated GIF. It's just
there
it's
we
on
go.
it's on that in my sources, so I can
Oh.
just click it and it'll just show up.
Oh. On Sonoma, if you do 2 peace signs, you get some confetti.
Oh yeah. Well, it's on mine. It's actually the GIF is named Clown Dandruff.
Great.
All right.
Studio
I just
mode.
wanted to stop by and say hello, and I wanted to wish Trina a successful stream today.
Thank you.
And I wanted to let you know that I found your merkin. It was behind the couch. So
I'm glad Bianca wasn't here, so I didn't have to describe what a merkin is.
Yeah, there's a.
it's a crotch tribble.
And if you're in Alabama, it's what you're a citizen of. I'm American.
Merkin.
How about you?
That's good, Joe.
Lordy. Well, I feel like Garth has out haired me today, so I've got to.
I badly need a haircut.
Oh, hey, Ralph. Every time I hear the word Ralph, all I can think of there was a strip bar in the city that I grew up in. Because anyway, and the place is called Ralph's.
Are you sure it wasn't like a grocery store where where they were just like, tips are down, so Gotta do what you gotta do.
It wasn't a grocery store.
Trina,
not
did
a
you ever
grocery
go in there and they were like paper or plastic?
Okay,
There's a-
Ron, please do not ever do that again.
What?
Please do it more, Ron.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like any Southeast Asian country. It's like you just go around. There's just like dudes with like their gut hanging out because it's hot.
There's this strip club near here out in the middle. It's literally in the middle of nowhere. It's called the Foxhole. Their biggest draw is a pole dancer named One-Armed Kate.
Nice.
She only has one arm.
And
She only
how
has
long?
Never would have guessed.
How long has she been? How long has she been dancing there? Because it feels like One Arm Kate is like 55.
Yeah.
Trina, she's been stripping so long. She used to be called Two-Armed Kate.
All right.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Leprosy
thinking.
is a bitch, I tell you what.
Went a little overboard one night. Stripping off stuff.
Workplace hazards. I'm just saying that was a hell of a work comp case.
There we go. Ralph said maybe I could turn my computer store into a strip club. Just saying, after
Okay.
hours.
Here comes Obi.
Don't eat the sushi.
Hey, look! Hey, look at my son. Look how
Hi.
dressed up. I mean, you can't see his
Oh,
head.
someone done
Hey.
beat him with a purdy stick.
Very professional.
No, you're fine. You can if you want, but right now you look like that really tall guy from the Naked Gun movies.
He does, right?
All you got to do is, hey, you got something on your face, like go like this, and like a whole banana like
Banana.
falls. In.
Why?
All right.
Why
Everybody,
is he
please,
so
please have a
why-
wonderful day. It was nice to see everybody. I'll check in with you guys,
See you around.
See you around.
Bye.
You're
Have a
on.
good weekend.
and I hope all of your repairs are stay repaired. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night. Yeah. Good night.
Have a good sleep, Ron.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, my God. Good night, guys.
All right. I need
I love how he
tools.
said at the end of it. He said, "Good night, guys."
Big as this.
It's going to be a long day for him if he thinks it's night already.
Oh no, 1 gigabyte. Okay.
I just woke up.
Okay. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
What
Gasoline.
you gotta do.
Gotta back up a 1 gigabyte SCSI drive to an external SCSI SD because that's what I have.
Oh, are we finally going to get?
So this is
into
gonna be
a
like 5
desktop?
hours of backing up, I'm afraid.
Aha! Look at that. We finally got into it. At least the logon screen.
It took that long?
Oh, it's been doing updates.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is from the Church of the
Doing updates.
Silver Ball or Bell. Ball, no, Silver
Of
Ball.
the Silver Bell.
Ball.
Ding-a-ling. It's my
Um,
thing. Oh, wait.
what do you think the password would be?
Jesus.
Oh my. Oh, okay, for a second I thought it was working. I was like,
The password is P. Nordhall's password removal disk.
yeah, it doesn't. I don't know. It's the Church of the Silver Ball. What? Okay, I need to Google this.
Careful there.
Yeah, I know.
It's a pinball church.
Could be.
A pinball church.
They're
He's a
pinball
pinball
virtual.
wizard.
Yeah, it could be a Tommy or
Believe it or not, you're actually correct. The Church of the Silver Ball, which is unfortunately permanently closed, is owned in Mississauga. Or was owned in Mississauga, and it is pinball.
it
Yeah,
could be
I figured it
Elton
was an
John
arcade or
related.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found the Facebook page for it.
I started an arcade. It's going to be called Waka Waka Waka.
That's a good one.
Yeah, there you go. Ta-da.
Console the Widow Pac-Man.
It looks like it's been closed for a while because the last post was January 18th, 2022. So on the Facebook.
Believe it or not, I don't feel like programming right now.
Uh-oh, you must really feel bad.
Yeah.
I clicked, I typed command into like my Windows run bar and was immediately not wanting to program it.
Well, at least we know it works.
Nice.
Format C:/Q.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
right.
thinking exactly.
What are the specs on it? I mean, it's got to be relatively recent.
I gotta replace the CMOS battery in it, but I gotta figure out how to get it to shut down. Why is the shutdown option not here? Oh, do it the old-fashioned way.
Pinball wizard, it's got to be a trip.
Trina, can you make me big for a second?
Just hang on. I can. Once. All right, I'm just unplugging the stupid thing. There. Ooh, we have a computer tower.
Vroom, vroom.
Actually, Joe can make it big. Joe, make.
What am I doing? Who am I making big?
Gut bomb.
Clicking this button, doing that, and then doing that.
All right.
Really,
so,
you just can't make him big from where he's at. You have to put him in the top.
Yeah.
Well, that's stupid.
Yeah, it is kind of dumb.
So this here is a computer. It's a Pentium 2, 266. It's got a S3 Verge PCI card, has a Voodoo 2, and a 3Com network card.
That's the perfect little Windows 98 box.
Yeah.
Yep. And I am sticking a real OPL3 Sound Blaster in it, and I'm replacing these 3D printed bezels for the compact flash and for the GoTech with better color matches.
Cool.
But also, I had to show off the jank a little bit. If you can kind of see back there, I didn't have any motherboard standoffs, like the little plastic deals that you snap in.
Yeah.
So I put some pink foam behind the board, and the pink foam is what is making contact with the back of the case.
That's a good idea.
That's kind of janky.
Yep. Come for the jank, stay for the jank.
As long as it works, though.
It does work. Oh, and I'm
There you go.
replacing this crappy thing with this speaker that I discovered that I had last night.
Much better.
Okay, so let's put that. Let's plug this in.
I don't need to be big anymore.
Oops. You better.
Okay. Delete to enter setup. Let's answer Joe's questions on what the system is. So it's an Intel Pentium dual core CPU, E6200 at 2.5 gigahertz. It has 4 gigs of memory. I don't know what size hard drive is in it. But I do have to set the date and time. Okay, so close. God, this is scary. I was setting the date and time and I'm like, oh my God, it's already October.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to pay rent today. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, no worries.
So do I.
Yeah, so do I actually.
Mine's automated, but yes.
Yeah. And by rent, I mean I owe the Blue Scuzzy team their monthly residuals for selling Blue Scuzzy.
And what is the time? It's 12:44.
I had never considered that before, but now I'm thinking of it as like a mafia group showing up. You know, time for your monthly kickback.
It's just licensing, you know. It's part of the setup.
That's what the mafia calls it. It's just like
Protection.
The
Yes.
Blue Scuzzy Mafia.
it's a nice classic computer you got there. Shame something were to happen to it.
You could use the word termination somehow there, but it's not that clever.
You'd be
Frederick,
ashamed.
are you sitting in front of a computer that's working?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
you-
put a window on it. I'm actually putting OBS in the window itself.
Okay.
I have no idea where my rubbing alcohol is.
It's in the
All
third
alcohol's rubbing
box at the
alcohol.
bottom.
Ugh.
It's in the
It's
bottom
not in
of the
this
stack.
growler that's sitting on the floor. I know that.
Well, we have you and window and window and window and window.
Yeah, I know. Chose the wrong thing.
ST.
I found it.
Showed up late one night with a neon light for Lisa. Knowing I'm so eager to fight, can't make life any easier.
Oh, and the hard drive is a 750 gigabyte hard drive, 7200 RPM.
Garbage. Pure garbage.
Throw it away.
Adam?
I'm just going to leave it in and put Windows on it and call it a day.
Well,
I mean, yeah, I don't.
it's a garbage machine, so Windows would be perfect for it, right?
Right?
I like Windows. Microsoft gave me a career, so. But that's about it.
Oh,
Microsoft gave me an ulcer.
you stupid freaking virtual machine! Why don't you? Oh, the network adapter isn't enabled.
All right, let's flip this over.
That's the ulcer I'm talking about.
Who changed the virtual switch? Oh, I did.
Go thyself, doctor.
Oh no, my
That's
shipping cam's broken.
I'm watching Eric, and I'm thinking that's where you're going to put up all the little pins and string and stuff with pictures for your your investigation.
It's where I'm hanging this thing.
Okay, let's see if he'll boot.
Wait.
It's really dark in the shipping zone.
Yeah. Joe, your shipping camera's not working.
I know. I'm fixing it.
Okay. So here's the worst part. So if I have Windows on a hard drive and I'm trying to reinstall Windows, I can't tell if it's booting from the flash drive or the hard drive.
Format the hard drive.
Well, yeah, but the screens look the same when I'm going into the boot up or into the loading it up. This might be the hard drive though. I don't know. I won't know for a bit.
Should test this floppy drive.
Until I get something on the screen besides the circle. Hey, look at that. We have a webcam. We have a shipping cam. Woohoo!
Here, have a pair of pants.
Okay, so it's not booting from what I want. All right, turn you off.
Oh yeah, this is the offender. That's what caused me to go ass over tea kettle and like break my neck.
Ass over tea kettle.
I haven't heard that saying in so long.
My grandma used to say that.
My dad and mom say that.
Ass over tea kettle.
All right.
Okay, dear gateway, boot from that.
Perfect.
Let's try that. SMI USB disk.
Oh, great. Didn't want to stick. That's just perfect. Why do you no stick?
There we go. Look at that. We're into the setup. Sweet.
That is quite the wallpaper, Garth.
It's bright.
It'll wake you up in the morning.
That's how I know I'm in macOS 8.1.
This is so slow.
It's so annoying. Every time you find something online, and it's on 68K. All the links are broken, images are gone.
Because the forum posts are from like 2007.
Yeah, and when everything was all
Ancient
wiped out,
history.
All right. Let Joe know that he. Joe, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You have the stream for a bit. I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
I'll be right
I
back.
love you.
Okay, this is not going to work.
What's busted?
This command strip is crap,
Is it Scottish?
apparently. It isn't.
Well, there you go. It doesn't have the tartan on it.
It's a 3M command strip.
Counterfeit.
But it does have the little plaid thing. See here.
Wow.
But it doesn't
Huh.
stick to this paint.
Look at all these orders I have. There are too many.
I don't know how I'm going to hang this sucker.
What are you trying to hang?
This.
Ah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I got a VCF Midwest.
Excuse me.
But that's kind of like not great if I can't use a hook on this wall. I can't. It's cement. And I really shouldn't be putting a hole in it.
Double-sided sticky tape.
Well, it's pretty heavy. I could rig up. It's got a drop ceiling. I could rig up some wires to hold it from the ceiling.
Come on.
But that's tacky. I was hoping just to use a strip, command strip on it.
I really wish my software had a single button I could use to print all packing slips that I select with check marks. But no, I have to open every single order and go and click a button.
Well, maybe you need new software.
Well, that's the problem, is that there isn't any. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It just doesn't exist. It's like, here's the one solution for this problem. Oh, it's not good enough? Sorry, thank you for your $80 a year.
Yeah. Why does this not stick to this paint? I'm going to have to consult the expert. My wife is just the one that does this stuff. I shall return.
Interesting. Okay.
I like the stream where Joe printed invoices for a long time.
I mean, a lot of us tuned into Trina sorting through cables in a box.
This is true. She had more watching that than they're watching this today.
Riveting.
All right. Dang
Hi,
it.
my name's Joe, and I'm not actually tired. My brain just lies to me. Hello?
Huh.
Sure. Did I just hear a goat? Yay! All the things printed out. What's Garth doing?
Still backing up.
Ah, got it. Robocopy.
Okay, so
Source,
this seems to be
destination.
stuck on loading files. So I think it's time to test the computer first.
Boop. And now I get to see if I accidentally printed any duplicates.
I hope this is what I want. I don't know where the other one is.
Brazil. That's interesting. Another Brazil. Okay.
How many waxes do you need?
Wow, this guy's really close to me. Cool. I always like finding things.
Oh, sweet. Okay, let's test the memory. Let's use MemTest 86 Plus version 5.01 and we'll test the memory.
This person has the coolest name. Of course, because I'm not doxing people, I can't say it, but it's freaking awesome.
Oh my god, look who's joining us.
It's
Dave.
Hey.
Dave!
Dave,
Hey,
where
how
are
you
you?
doing? We're in Vegas here. So yeah, there's my friend John there. Hello.
Hi, friend John.
Hello, John.
We're getting ready to have lunch here in a bit. We're going to go to White Castle, and then we're going to go down to the world famous Golden Pawn Shop from Pawn Stars. It's about 3 miles from us. So.
You're going to have lunch at White Castle.
Yep.
While in Vegas.
What's that?
While in Vegas, you're having lunch at White Castle.
Absolutely, yes.
White Castle has
Because
White
they don't
Castle has
have those
a
down here.
buffet, and
They don't have those out here in California, so they have one in Vegas there. So
It's an
It's a
Ohio
buffet
staple, and out
and-
here they're awful. But
Yeah.
anyway.
they're awful everywhere.
well,
They
Gut
perform
Bomb
this
would
year.
appreciate it. There
Yes. What I'm
Awesome.
named after.
you go. How you guys doing today?
I'm good. We wish we could see you, but hi, there's Dave.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I got it on the other camera here. So yeah. So anyway, yeah. So there. You want to see something really neat? Here, I'll show you something here real quick here.
Is it safe for work or should I be like blocking your?
Oh no, you're
There's
good.
a sphere.
Yeah, you
That's a
see
good
it?
view, Dave. Damn.
Yeah, neat.
Yeah.
It's they just got it built. It's like an amphitheater. They have all kinds of shows and that. The thing is ginormous. It doesn't do it justice here what you're seeing it, but anyway, it does all kinds of. It's like looking at a TV. They have all kinds of stuff on it and different patterns and stuff and faces and pretty cool. But anyway, yeah. So
You too just played there.
and,
They have like a residency there, I think.
yeah, they do. Yeah, and then we're in
Cha-ching,
the
right?
hotel here. So, yeah, but yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, you see all
That's a
the
nice view,
people down
Dave.
there on the road
Nice
there.
view.
So where's the better half, Dave?
She's at home.
Oh, I thought she went with you.
Yeah, we thought.
No,
you went with you.
this is a work trip. This is employees only. So, yeah.
Oh.
And then,
Dave's in Vegas to do a hit. That's the worst I can think of.
no, there's no old ladies up here. So
It's Fat Tony next to him, and he's got Luco Brazzi with him.
Fat Tony.
Tony.
So
Love
anyway,
it.
yeah.
Love it.
But we're having a good time. We're having fun.
Good. When do you go back home, Dave?
We fly out.
Not soon enough.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're our flight leaves what it's at 6:45. 6:45 Pacific time. So we'll be getting home pretty late because it's just a little over an hour flight from where we're at.
That's not too bad though.
We flew out of Sacramento Airport.
Pacific time?
Yeah, Pacific time.
Hey, it's Dave. Hi, Dave.
Hey, how's it going?
What is Aaron? Internet Explorer?
Downloading.
So anyway, so yeah. So we just thought we'd check in a little bit. How you guys are going? Thank you for participating on Sunday.
No problem. No problem.
So anyway, but
I might not be going the full 8 hours because, yeah,
That's just crazy.
She's already tired.
I ate shortly before I came on the stream, and like I'm just like now I'm stuffed. All I want to do is just go curl up with my cats. But
well, we John and me, we miss our animals too. Our pets, big time. So
yeah.
My I just talked to my wife. She said the cats are pissed because I'm not there. They hiss at her.
That's funny, Dave.
Because I never see cats that way, and he said Frederica's been waiting on the stairs for you.
Great.
So anyway,
you fly back tonight then, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
So how many of the strippers know you by name now? That's the wife at home.
Great. Poor Dave.
Well, let's just put it this way: it's been quite the circus, that's for sure.
Oh, wow!
And we haven't been on Fremont Street either, so. So yeah. Okay. Well, I'll let you guys go. Have fun.
Yeah, it was nice to see you.
If I have time, I'll pop in later.
Okay, sounds good.
All
Bye,
right, guys.
Dave.
Fun, Dave.
All right.
Bye, Dave.
Bye-bye.
I realize I'm waving and he can't see me.
I see you.
I'm like
Oh,
waving.
thank God he's gone.
Right. Oh, and by the way, hi to Martin Mack. I see he.
Grindy. Great. I like the notes I leave on my optical drives. This one sounds grindy.
Grindy.
I have a lot of optical drives, and like a dumbass, I just asked for another one from Gutbomb. So, you know, I'm an idiot.
So I think what I might do with this gateway is just simply test the components,
Whoops.
wipe the hard drive, and sell it as is with an operating system, and let whoever else gets it suffer.
Suffer.
Because
You
literally, it would not load the files. It sat there while I went and took a break, and came back, and it still said loading files and hadn't started. So yeah,
How dare
I'm giving up.
Dude, very rude. Oh, Joe.
Oh, Gutbomb, what kind of laptop were you asking me if I had?
If you had the compact,
Oh, cool.
or if you had any compact branded ones that you got from the boxes.
Hold on, let me find out.
Specifically an Armada 7800.
No, I know
That's
exactly
very
what you're.
specific.
I know exactly what you're thinking. No.
Yeah, I was thinking about those drive bays.
Yeah, I know exactly. No, I don't have any of those. I have Toshiba, HP.
Say Toshiba one more time and it'll appear in your dreams.
I have two HPs and a Toshiba and two Toshibas. But yeah, none of the type of laptop I need for those drive bays.
Dang.
Yeah.
Why am I so sleepy?
I don't know, but it's you and me both, Joe. Okay, y'all need to stop yawning. You're gonna put.
God. Oh no. Pee pee poo poo. Pee pee poo poo.
No, that's this.
Printer cam.
Printer Town?
I'm gonna do this.
Is that like Cabbage Town, but for printers instead of cabbage?
How many windows or how many windows do you have open in your one little window, Frederick?
Well,
There's
when
you. There's the arrows.
Oh yeah, but that's just OBS.
Oh, okay.
I only have one window open when I'm editing.
You're too fancy for us, Frederick.
Yeah, sorry. It was nice to know you. We'll talk about your bag, but you're not allowed on my streams anymore.
Too fancy.
You're too fancy. For us simple folks here in Toronto.
Okay. Yes. What the heck is this thing? Oh God.
I'm apparently using the wrong type of command strip.
Oh, does anyone here watch?
I didn't know there was more than one kind.
The clear ones work best on smooth surfaces.
I see. Does anybody watch what, Trina?
The Great British Bake Off.
Yep.
So there was an episode in season 9 where they had to create spheres that had different colors, and that's what that sphere in Las Vegas reminded me of, was what they had to bake. And I guess it's just me that kind of found it haha funny. Okay, I'll shut up now.
The
I've never seen
sphere
the show.
does it does emojis and it looks like Mackie.
Okay.
With our powers combined. Brazil.
So is that the only shirt you now wear, Joe?
No,
Okay.
I just happened to be wearing it yesterday, and I haven't taken a shower or anything yet. I got up, had a cup of coffee, and came on downstairs and joined the stream.
Fair enough.
That's a much nicer color match now. This is what I had on there before.
Oh yeah.
That color fab or the
It's a Polyterra.
Polymaker. Yeah.
And the face is printed on the textured PLA.
So it matches.
Yes,
So
it's fantastic.
It's got the ripples.
Oh, never mind. I was
Yes.
going to make you big for a sec so you could show it off properly, but
I also printed a new one of these for the GoTech, but I did a test first without color. I'm printing out the new one now that has actual like blue behind the USB logo and behind the arrows.
nice.
Smart man.
Somebody is loving their new printer.
Indeed.
You.
Oh, can you show that faceplate now that I made you big again?
Yeah. Here's the test that I did for the GoTech. I just did the test faceplate.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
What printer are you using?
Bamboo Lab P1S.
Fancy.
And then
Expensive.
this is the
It's
new
like the-
one that I just printed. That's the old one that I had.
Right,
It's-
right.
Yeah, the P1S is like the X1 Carbon, except less expensive.
Yeah, it doesn't have the LiDAR sensor, and that's basically the main difference.
And all LiDAR does it like a pre-check for spaghetti. So
Yep, and I think the LiDAR wouldn't work on the build surface I'm using anyway because
yeah,
it's the
it picks it
reflective
up
cold
and
one.
like it gets confused and yeah. First class
It-
mail international. Yeah, sure.
It's not that much cheaper either. It was
Custom.
like 1,050 with tax, as opposed to 1,550. I mean, I guess $500
yeah,
isn't
yeah,
a lot
it's
to sneeze at,
it's
but
yeah, it's a lot more affordable. Is the P1S enclosed or is it an open frame?
it's enclosed.
Yeah.
Oh, it's enclosed.
The P1P is open frame, but the P1S is enclosed.
There.
It basically just looks like a black X1 carbon.
Yeah, and the panels are plastic instead of metal or something like that.
Yep, the panels are plastic.
Yeah, it's just little differences. It's basically it's an X1 Carbon. It's an X1 Carbon. Like it's the
Yeah.
exact same setup.
So I think it's funny how they're like, you can use a spool on the back, but like it's really geared towards you using an AMS. Like everybody is going to use an AMS with this thing. That's the 4 spools on the top, because the the spool holder they have on the back is just a metal rod that sticks out the back, and then you just manually push your filament into a tube, as opposed with the AMS where it's got 4 slots for spools, and you push like your filament down about a half an inch, and then it just sucks the filament into the machine all automated like. Do you have a printer, John?
No. Something I've been thinking about though, so I appreciate you all buying them and figuring out what's good.
Testing them out just so you know not to buy the garbage one.
Yeah.
This one down here, which was the printer I had before, is an Ender 3. And that's going to my nephew because he's a nerd. If you're watching, hi, Quentin.
Good kind of nerd.
Good kind of nerd, like us.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't need to be big anymore.
Okay.
Speaking of nerds, where's Adam? I thought I saw he was gonna do something.
Yeah,
here today.
he had mentioned that he was going to pop in. I'm actually surprised that he's not here yet.
Now you can experience the future every time you go to the bathroom.
Huh? We were talking.
It's a random Aqua Teen Hunger Force reference. It
Oh,
means
okay.
nothing.
Well, it was funny because we were talking about Adam and where is he, and then you came back going, you can use the bathroom like you're in the future, and I'm like, what? How does this relate to Adam? Anybody?
It doesn't. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Adam uses the bathroom in a futuristic way.
Okay.
Yes, that. And then a build-it-yourself kit for. Why did you order the 1.1 DB25, but the V2 PowerBook? Why did you do that? I have V1 PowerBooks in stock. The PowerBook can't take advantage of all the V2 stuff, and the V1s are cheaper. Whatever, dude.
Nope. Don't sweat them wanting to give you more money.
Yeah. I know. No, it's just I'm kind of a odd connoisseur of human behavior. Like I see
Hey,
things and I'm trying to figure it out.
It's a Steve. Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
He's in the chat.
Steve gets eeps. Steve gets eeps.
You are more than welcome to join, Steve. By the way, I'll text you the link in case you are free.
I shall fill you with confidence.
Where are you, Steve?
I'm hungry.
Hi, hungry. I'm Dad. I'm so sorry. It's a
Yeah, I was sure somebody was going to say that one.
As soon as I said it, I was apologetic. I can't help it.
There, I just texted you the link if you care to join, Steve, if you're available, so we can see some more Sunday crotch waffles.
Crotch waffles.
I will go and to the corner store and grab something to eat.
You're gonna get Oreos again, aren't you?
No, something more sustaining.
What, from a corner store?
Double stuff.
Well,
Oreos.
actually, it's a restaurant. It's a restaurant and a convenience store right beside. So
Oh,
we can
nice.
Grab a burger or a pizza and then maybe Oreos. I don't know.
Burger and Oreos.
Yeah. Health food.
So a winning combination.
I shall be right back.
Okay. Oh, thank God he's gone.
I can still hear you.
Oh, damn.
Thank God he's gone. All right, I'm going to go get some lunch. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
Thank God he's gone.
You know, the 18th century composer. 17th century.
Oh, we have.
Who's Badoopin? Oh my
Hey.
gosh.
Who's
Hello.
Badoopin? It's a live Steve.
I am still alive. Yes, this is true.
Oh,
Hopefully
you
you can
go
hear
get
me.
lunch now, Steve.
Oh God, the pain.
I was actually going to text you today.
What happened? Who? What?
So I finally got through all the boxes.
Oh no!
And some of the streams you weren't here for, so people just kept
Oh
saying.
God!
So my plan is I was going to do a private stream. I was thinking Wednesday evening, just for people who have stuff with me, so we can go through it.
You'll need a 2-hour block just for me.
I know. I'm gonna start with Garth because he has like 3 things in his bag. He has a bag. You have currently almost 2 boxes.
Well, also the hey Garth. First off, let me say
Steven.
hi to everybody. Hi Joe. Hey Garth.
Hi.
Hey John. Hey Trina.
Steve.
Hey Gutbomb. And anybody else who's sleeping or not at their desk. Garth, I love that wallpaper choice. That is superb.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Is it a magic eye?
No, it's just a purple.
It is if you stare at it long enough.
Yeah.
I think what might be best, Trina, is if you combine like the stuff that was going to either Garth or Adam or Chris, I mean, if they want to. That way, we'll just like divvy up whatever the import is or whatever the crap,
Okay.
whatever's the best way to do it. They can decide if they want to pay the full brunt of the shipping. That's cool with them, but
I think
Yeah.
it was discussed for me too, since I'm up northeast, to have everything go to you, and then you would distribute.
and,
cool
and
with
it was
that.
never seen from again.
Yes. Yes.
I don't think you're gonna want very much of the stuff in my
All I'm
bag.
gonna say,
Hey, Eric.
Tom, is that Steve ordered me parts that arrived at his place over a year ago. That I'm still.
Oh, it
waiting
wasn't
for.
that long ago.
It was about a year ago. Come on.
Maybe
The box
you
is
can
somewhere
dig
here,
it around.
Trina.
maybe you can send them directly to me then, Trina.
Okay, listen. It was a small padded envelope, and I wrote Trina in big letters on it. I don't know if it's upstairs or downstairs, but it's somewhere.
That's great.
See what I'm saying? Are you sure
I'd
you want your stuff to go to Steve?
You can
No,
send it
because
right to me, Trina.
my wife knows I have a sorting system, which is basically piling up boxes in the foyer of our home, which she is very upset about. So, it doesn't move from there if it has to go elsewhere.
But
I
no,
made the
that-
mistake
that-
with your
that-
items.
That would actually make sense to send everything to you, and then you can divvy it up from there.
Yeah, we'll have an auction. I mean, a sorting party.
Steve
I
from
would like to-
LTP
I would-
instead of Mac 84.
Yeah,
But
can
I
I
would-
retire from my job by doing something stupid? That would be cool.
I would like to go through everything that people have added to your box
Oh God,
while
yeah,
you weren't
please.
on the stream.
Yeah, that's
Like,
a good idea.
like how many pieces of broken plastic and dead PRAM batteries?
You ended up with a lot
none.
of BNC cable.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a
that-
lot.
I mean, I do feel like I have to just like bite the bullet and make like the world's largest the net network
Right.
at this
You
point.
can
And you
make
have-
the world's largest fishing net with all of that.
I-
BNC
And
cable.
I do have one of the adapters for I think one of the style writers that lets you do that or something stupid. So
Okay.
we'll put it to good use. Good use
Hey.
in quotes, of course.
Hello, Francois. Welcome. Let's have my hero costume. Be right back.
Annoying. I'm annoyed.
Wow.
Love you, Joe. Yeah, I'm trying to edit through my VCF video because I'm finally having like the strength to do it and sit in front of my desk for like so long. So
Nice.
I'm hoping to make it like under 20 minutes because all my videos are like 45 minutes and I don't want to do that again.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do an LGR 2.5-hour video.
Hey, that was great because I was his patron and I watched it while I was sick. That was a great way to pass the time because I was like I would wake up and oh it's still going. Okay.
I haven't watched it yet. Just the short
It's-
one.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, he spends a lot of time in Chicago, obviously, because that's
Yeah.
the half of the trip. But it was very interesting. I haven't been to Chicago since I was a kid, so it was fun seeing a lot of the sights and stuff like that.
Cool.
Yeah, that's the same thing. That's what I was saying, Martin. I mean, that's what I was thinking. It's like I got COVID like a week after I got back from the event, so I did get a start, and I actually do not remember any of this. I recorded like a lot of voiceover lines and stuff for my video. And so
Wow.
I got sick a week after, and then I was just like on my ass for like a week and a half. And then my wife got sick, so I was helping her out and everything. And then I finally opened the project again. And I'm like, where are all these voiceovers? I don't remember saying any of this. Like, I really did not remember any of it. I'm like, oh, this is weird.
And that's when you know
creepy.
you should stop drinking.
I
When you
see. I
can't
don't drink.
remember-
That's the problem.
No, it's
That's the
when
real
you-
problem. That's where I start drinking. Oh God.
That happened to me once when I had a concussion. I apparently,
Oh, no.
I researched how to do stained glass. Like I really got into stained glass one night.
That's really funny.
That's
I was,
awesome.
Like, 3 days later, I was looking through my browsing history and I was like, "What the heck was I doing?"
You now know a secret part of you, John. That
Yeah.
you really want to do stained glass.
I'm like,
When are you opening up the Big Bad Stained Glass channel?
Yeah, that would be fun.
Right?
Oh, Macintosh Librarian is here. Hi, Kate.
Macintosh Librarian,
okay.
all I have to say is I have Christmas ornaments that are labeled as jizz whalers, and that's the way they will be labeled for the rest of time. And I make that stupid joke to my poor wife whenever I hang them on our tree, and she's like, "Can we not have these stupid Star Wars ornaments?" And I'm like, "No, they're a part of the family."
Hilarious.
As Trina goes silent because she was going to say something.
No. I'm just listening. I'm like half falling asleep. So you guys talk. I'm just gonna
Wake up! Wake up!
I watched
Wake up!
I
Go ahead and
watched
put
a
on your
video-
makeup!
I watched a video on TikTok yesterday about how they're trying to retcon that name and turn it into Jats instead.
I mean, let's be honest. It's a very stupid name, and it makes sense for them not to want to have that name associated with something that sounds very similar to it.
I don't
It's
know-
so
I don't
dumb,
know-
but it's
I don't
it's
know
silly.
any of the.
Oh,
any of
and
the
now I
context.
see Macintosh Librarian's comment, and I just repeated what she said.
So what? I don't understand the reference. So
Okay, so in Star Wars, there's this band that is for the gangster Jabba the Hutt, and it's like these weird characters, and they played some sort of music in one of the movies, and well, not that, but similar. Okay,
Oh, okay.
and so the idea is that, of course, George Lucas has to have a backstory for everything, and because he had to make some name up for this so he could copyright it or sell toys related to it or whatever, he said instead of jazz, it's called jizz.
Oh.
So the style of music was then referred to as that and has been for years.
Oh, God.
And now that Disney owns this property, they have decided, probably smartfully so, to change the name to Jats instead of the previous word.
Right.
So, but it's funny because there's a lot of old merchandise like the Christmas ornaments I have, which has these little musicians on it, and it specifically mentions their style of music on the back of the box. It's just like so bizarre, you know. Of course, taken out of context, but yeah,
Yeah.
fun times. I will be singing here and dancing like an idiot and giving you Star Wars facts instead of fixing anything for the next 3 hours.
Yay!
Okay, that's fine.
Oh my God, Garth, your desk! It's like mine. Yes.
This is what happens when you get an 8100 and it just fell apart, and this is what you end up with.
Oh God, I feel your pain. Yeah, the other day I was texting Garth with something I was tinkering with, and he's like, "Oh God, your desk." So now it's come full circle.
Yes.
Garth, where are the plastic shards?
I put them in a little box because I'm a psycho.
Yes. 80 years from now, this shard will be valuable, and I'll need it.
My wife's gonna find that box someday. She's like, "What in the hell is this crap?"
Garbage.
And you can tell her it's rare Steve Jobs.
Yeah,
It's going to be a 66 quart box, just like filled to the brim with like shards of different shades of beige.
Oh, wait, the memory passed. Okay, good.
I'm still trying to decide whether or not I want to try to glue it all back together and keep it.
Oh, that's a project. I mean, if you're going to go stir crazy during like a winter storm, just go for it. That's my problem. Like, we'll get like a bunch of snow, And I'll be like, well, I have these 18 image writers in the basement. Let's like print out 18 different banners from 18 different computers. And then my whole weekend just goes by in 2 seconds.
Great.
Hi, I'm Steve. Hi, I'm Steve.
Go well.
I have weird things on my tree. Hi.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that
we
deserves this.
Come on, baby, boot up.
And if your words, if you pay close attention, you'll see that almost every year I post a picture of them on Instagram.
Oh, cool.
Why isn't that starting?
What are you messing with, Trina?
I am messing with a gateway desktop that I got from work.
Oh, that's not worth it. Gateway anything is just not worth it.
Well, I just want to, even if I can put it up for like $20, just move it out of here.
Yeah, I miscounted.
But it won't. Why won't it start?
I'll just put it as is. You know, rare,
Yeah, I know,
find.
Yeah, right. Licked by Bill Gates.
Hey, you never know.
Hey, why did
Oh,
that-
Garth, I love the placement of that fan.
The best thing about this fan is I always forget I put my fingers like, ow! Okay.
Hey,
You wanna
Gutbomb,
hear a
know
funny
you can
story
type
about
that
fans?
directly into your software, right?
So Garth, I pulled out a fan from an old system, and I was trying to figure out which direction the air blew and all this stuff. And I realized I didn't have like anything to plug it into to power it on. So I built a little bread bin thing, whatever the heck it is, and you know, put wires together, then soldered it up to other wires that went to a universal power supply.
Great.
Just to test the direction. And then I turned the fan one more
right on
way,
the
and I saw
side.
the stupid arrow was right there. And I'm like, damn it!
Oh my gosh, it's hilarious.
That's the story of my life.
Except,
Love you, Steve.
Love you, Joe.
perfect. It found the drive.
I still
Okay.
feel really, really sad that you and I have never actually met.
Well, that
Really?
can change, and that'll be a very dangerous day when that happens. Either I'm coming here or you're coming here. But
Yeah, when's the next VCF East thing?
I think it's in April, so you have time to plan. But you know,
I have-
you're
I have
also
time
it's
to
also
pack
New Jersey.
boxes. Got it.
So, but here's
Just put
what
your
I'm-
head in one box, and then you could shove all your body parts in the other box, and just mail
Here-
yourself to New
But
Jersey.
here's what I'm thinking. Joe should go to Steve. Actually, Joe should go get together with Sloopy Malibu, get all the stuff from me, go see Steve. You all should jump into the van together and just come see me here in Toronto.
Well, only one of us will survive. I'm gonna say that Joe's gonna like leave me at like a rest stop, like Tom tried to do. Just keep driving.
That was nice of Tom.
Yes, it was so nice of him to stop. Instead, just open the door, push
And,
me out.
and we'll send a raft, and Eric can just come across one of the Great Lakes.
I love how convoluted this plan is, all to get you your craft faster.
Exactly.
Joe, I haven't figured out how to do that yet with the camera.
Yeah, there's a Bamboo has instructions. Basically, there's a special piece of software you have to install, and then they also have instructions on how to import it directly into OBS. If you go to their help pages,
Is there also a way to get it so it's frames per second instead of seconds per frame?
No,
Because I get 0.5 FPS out of that camera.
Well, that has something that might just be that.
It may be a limitation of the P1S.
Yeah, that I can't help with.
Oh, and welcome back, Frederick. What did you get?
I ordered a pizza. It's going to be delivered. The oven wasn't ready,
Now I'm hungry. Damn it!
That does sound good.
so I'm eating biscottis and
Ooh, I should go get those cinnamon and sugar chips and taste them on stream live.
Yeah.
Joe tastes weird things. Go.
Just call me Ashens.
There are these cinnamon sugar pretzels, and they're the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. They're so
Yeah.
good.
I'm sure those are great, but these are cinnamon. These are cinnamon sugar potato chips, and it's also a local brand known for using baking potatoes instead of potato chip potatoes, and so
Why?
they're soft. Their chips taste wet.
Yeah.
They're weird. They're the weirdest
Okay,
thing. It's an
Joe.
Ohio thing. I don't know why. I hate them.
Make Joe big. Make him taste it now. Go.
Yeah. Joe, go get the bake.
Well, I will in a moment. Just chill
Wet
out.
chips.
Hold on. We have
It's
Joe
a
in the
thing
corner.
here.
We're all ready to go.
You may have them up there, Eric.
I
Cons.
wouldn't doubt it. If it's weird and it doesn't make sense, we would
The
have.
brand is Cons. CONNS.
Oh, yeah, they're conning you into buying them.
Yeah, they're awful. They were the only potato chips my family would ever buy when I was a kid, and I hated potato chips for years
because of that.
Until I had real ones, and I'm like, oh, these are excellent. Oh, those are just garbage. I got it.
That's great.
Pure garbage.
It's like the
just
better
for
made
the,
chips
just for the record,
from Michigan. Ugh.
this channel is not sponsored by that potato chip brand.
Oh, thank goodness. We could be free with what we want to say about it.
Exactly.
I love how John is like carefully just like caressing this hard drive to make sure it doesn't like hit anything else in that machine.
John, just take the hard drive out and
No,
put
but it
in
makes
front
such
of
nice noises.
But put it in front of a door and just use it as a doorstop because that's all it's going to be good for.
So, John, what are you trying to do with it?
I don't know.
Great.
Whatever happens.
Yeah.
You trying to resurrect the data off of it, or just see if it works, or?
Yeah, just see if it works. It looked like the solder joints were cracked for the power connector, so I just took that apart and reflowed those. But
make sure you rip out the SCSI cable in and out during the power on.
Yeah.
I got it.
You got it. It's Will.
Hey, Will.
Hey, Will.
Hey, everybody. How are y'all today?
Good.
Doing okay. Procrastinating as usual.
Right.
How's the weather down there?
Hot.
Great. It's cold and fall up here, and it needs to stop.
Oh, no. I would rather have the
No.
coolness than the heat.
No, Joe. Cool fall. That's my season.
Well, you and I are going to have words then, because I hate
I like,
weather.
I like the fall.
Ooh,
I
sweaters.
have one season I like.
See, what is it
Summer.
here now?
All the others can GTFO.
It is 96 degrees here today.
Oh, God.
Oh,
That's a
It is
little.
72 here today.
So I don't want this 96.
Hold on.
Ooh, we have a coastal flood advisory. Ooh.
What is the temp here today?
Yeah, I'm just finding what the
believe
temp is here today. It is, once my phone decides to load, maybe.
Hey, Steve, just take a drive up to New York, go to Brooklyn, and you can ride the subboats. I mean, the subway.
That was nuts because we were there on Friday because my wife had tickets to Thursday. My wife had tickets to a concert. And so we drove in, we parked, and then we drove home. And it was raining. There was puddles and stuff, but it wasn't that bad. And then waking up like Friday morning and seeing that, I was like, what happened overnight? All the infrastructure and stuff that they promised to fix from 2012's hurricane. Yeah, they totally did that. Not, where'd all that money go? Oh, you mean the corrupt transit departments? Yeah, no, bye.
They should probably get to that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think one of like the seawalls or whatever they were planning to build in like Staten Island or something in New York, like they're finally like starting that next year. It's like, way to get on that, guys! Like a decade late. Oh my gosh, so terrible.
At least they're doing it.
It is 24 Celsius here. Days high supposed
Make that convert for dumb people like me.
It's like 73.
Multiply by 2 and add 32, and you'll get a
75. Thank you, Internet.
It's 74 degrees here right
yeah,
now.
so about the same then,
But
Eric.
it's going to be 80 for a high tone. Too warm.
Yeah, actually, I turned my fans back on when I came back from getting some groceries, including cat food, because I woke up this morning at 6:30.
Trina, you don't have to eat cat food.
No, I don't, but my cats will eat me if I don't feed them.
This is true.
True statement. Absolutely true.
And I was like, why are they bouncing up and down on the bed? And I'm like, oh, because they don't have food, and it's 6:30 in the morning, and there's nothing open around me. Oh, well.
Hey Joe, I just looked it up, and you can't do that with the P1S at all. No
Well, there you
virtual
go.
camera stream. So that's another thing you get for your $500.
Well, there you go. Great. I'm waiting for
So-
somebody to create an open source firmware for the stupid thing that solves all these issues.
I'm glad I didn't buy one.
Hey,
'Cause-
Eric,
'cause then
there you
people
go.
could
There's
solve
something
things.
there's something to program.
What the program?
What Joe just mentioned.
I wasn't listening.
I wasn't. either.
Eric, Trina wants you to fix my webcam in my 3D printer with code.
There you go.
No.
Hardware programming and software programming are two totally different.
Very different. Very, very different.
I'm also
75
procrastinating from going to the hardware store and getting a new fan for the attic because it's hot up there, and the fan broke a while
Well,
back.
just because you buy it, you don't have to install it. You just set it in the
You just
alcove
buy it
with
and you
other
just-
stuff.
No, no,
Eventually, it'll disappear and take care of itself.
Yeah.
It's
Honey, did you fix that
October.
thing? Yeah, I went to the hardware store.
Is the
It's
fan
a-
in the attic? Oh, it's in there.
It's October. It's
It's
not
up
going to
there in
be
the
hot.
box.
It's not going to be hot for much longer. So
Yeah.
you could just
I
put it
know.
off until next year.
60 something here.
But actually,
Yeah.
Until
now,
next
now
October
would,
when you remember to do it.
but now would be the time to buy a fan because they usually put the stuff on sale to try to put.
Well, this
winter
is
stuff.
a particular fan that's meant for venting an attic, so they're
Oh,
always they're stupid priced anyway. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have to shut
That's
off the
about right.
electricity.
You're not just
and
going to
I
get a
should
Laszlo box fan and just kind of like duct tape it in.
just point it up there. Just have it run 24/7. Yeah, that's probably not how that's designed to work.
I need to get some the booster fans, electric fans you can put in floor registers for the upstairs because it's not doing its job.
Oh,
Yeah, we had to
your
get those
air doesn't
at my
push it
parents'
up.
house.
Yeah.
They do a good job though. Those little fans, like they really.
That's
you
what
know,
I heard. They're not cheap though.
No, yeah. You could just get a bunch of PC fans and a little controller, and you can make your own.
A little circuit with a thermistor on it, you know.
Exactly. See, I see the gears turning in Eric's head. He's like, I think this is possible. We can do
Joe,
this."
make, send.
Joe makes sense. Outsource. I did
Okay, I'll
promise
start
my
shipping you all my blue scuzzies to build, and then I'll make it.
I
I'm
did
not
promise
working
my
with
wife that I would not do any electrical projects that require turning off the power while she is not home, because otherwise there's the risk that she come home and there's a crispy Steve somewhere.
Jeez.
Oops, I turned off the wrong thing.
You're not supposed to lick it to find out if it's working.
Well, how else am I going to figure it out?
Yeah.
I could say something, but I'll behave myself on my own stream for some reason.
Trina.
Why would you do that, Trina?
Uh,
Look what you named this stream.
I know, right?
Great. Okay. For a half second, I thought I assembled
But who's
something that was good.
to be fair though, who is the one that gave me the suggestion for the name?
Just because I suggest it
I
doesn't
didn't
mean it's a
solder the
good
top
idea.
side.
Bad influence there.
Joe made a Steve.
Oh yeah, there. That was the
What
original.
the?
So that was the original thumbnail I was going to go with.
I see.
Oh my gosh.
What's wrong? What's wrong with this picture? This is also why I test every single. Oh, jeez, gut bomb. This is why I test every single unit before it goes out. I anti-Joe everything. that I do.
No, stop. Put it away.
Put it away.
There's so many comments I can make about that. I'm just not going to.
Oh,
Hey,
hey,
gut bomb,
Slippy.
are you printing the potato pie bracket?
No, I'm printing out the a GoTech
Okay.
case.
Oh, that reminds me, Joe.
Yeah.
I fiddled around, looked at the stuff you had on your printer, you know, on the SD card
Yeah.
for the printer,
Yeah.
and I think I correctly figured out what the modified start and end sequence is.
Yeah.
If I were to share that with you, would you be able to say, "Yeah, this is right," or "Oh, Eric, you don't know what you're
I
doing"?
should be able to confirm
Okay.
that with you. Yeah.
I'll get around to it.
Yeah, it's a couple little extra codes, G codes.
That's what I thought,
It's
but
like
I
a
didn't really
G29
wanna,
and a G30 or something like that. And it
I
just
didn't
tells it
want
to
to
auto-level.
learn it at that level yet.
It's really weird. You have to like load the ROM, then tell it to level, then save the ROM, then tell it to double check that it's some weird sequence, and then
That's what it sounds like. Okay.
and then it levels every time. You don't have to worry about it. You still, because that one, how can I put it? The Ender 3 can, even with auto leveling, get out of level.
Right.
You need to keep it relatively leveled, if that makes sense.
Yep.
It can be out a little bit, but if it's out a lot, it can't really compensate well for it. So you got to, once a month or so, depending on how often you print, you still got to do a quick manual level with sheet paper.
Right.
It's just got to be close.
Guff Bob, no. There are children watching.
I'm only 3.5 years old.
Those poor children.
What's
the software?
the software called? I can't remember now.
Ultimaker Cura.
Yeah, Cura. So you just drop your custom stuff into the begin and end.
Yeah,
section
I
in
can
there?
actually show you.
Okay.
Hey, look, everybody, at my orders list that I have to build.
Hold on, let me make more orders.
That's fine. It's Sunday. They won't go out till next Sunday.
Will, that is a beautiful machine.
Martin, I was thinking some things like that, and I didn't want to say anything.
The what?
Cura.
Can you make Will big, Trina?
Oh,
Or
yeah,
Joe?
hang on.
Working on it still. I'm not 100% done with it yet. So, but at
Oh,
least-
don't worry, Will. I have 3 Mac portables. I'm not 100% done with for 3 years.
Well, I've got this one, and I've got 4 more boards. Out of those
Oh,
4,
God.
2 are dead completely.
Yep.
And
Enjoy.
One I'm still gonna try to save. So I mean, yes, I have a
Those
bunch of them.
machines are so cool.
Yeah, I have a personal one that's a backlight one, and then I have a client gave me a non-backlight one, which I think is now mine because they just fell off the face of the earth. And yeah, but they're quote unquote fun to get going.
Oh, it's gonna be
Like,
interesting.
yay, it boots, but the sound doesn't work. Okay, why?
Yeah, somebody was offering one to me for 200 broken, needing repair, and I really want one, but I don't know if my $200
See,
want one.
25 and done.
I was offered one for $300, and I'm like, but it needed work and didn't have the power supply and all this stuff, didn't have a battery, and I'm like, but one of them sold for that price at Midwest. So I mean, I think it was fairly working, or it was offered for a bit higher, and they made an offer or a deal or whatever. But I mean, I'd love to pay $200 for one and work on a different one than the ones I have, because I know the problems that mine have, and they're not fun problems.
I bought two of the non-backlight ones that were not working, and I paid $300 for them both combined, so 150
Yeah.
apiece. But
Yeah,
they came with their
that's-
case, they came with their power supply, and all that. The power supplies are good. The batteries are they're gone.
Yeah.
So that's like in this one here. I have a third party. I have an aftermarket battery,
Yep, that's the one I use. Mine's printed red.
and it's booting up with an Ashley Blue SCSCSI 1 right now.
Yay!
But I have to supply it power because it doesn't have its own power.
Oh yeah,
So-
those are fun when you're troubleshooting, and it's like, oh, what's causing the problem? Oh, the Blue SCSI doesn't have termination power, and because it doesn't have termination power, the whole computer is acting weird.
Hey, Snoopy.
It does. I mean, that's like one of my other boards. Okay, I mean, if I boot up with the SCSI, I get all sorts of errors. Okay, I
Yeah.
get all sorts of bus errors, data errors, and interrupt problems, and that. If I boot up with an actually Tash 20, everything works fine.
Solution: do not use the hard drive.
Do not
Man,
do
I
not
really
do
want
not
one of
do not
these.
use SCSI. Right? Yeah.
Do not
Man, I
pass
want one of
go,
these.
do not collect Snoopy.
You see,
If
so
somebody has
anyway.
a broken one, they'll sell me for less than $200. I would gladly buy.
Gut bomb, send me the link of the guy who's selling it for 200, and I will try and negotiate.
Oh, it was Tim from the Bite Shop.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, I mean, most of the machine is mine. Just the board is for an actually customer. and his machine and everything is up in Florida. I wasn't going to bring everything down here. So I fixed the
Yeah, I don't
board,
blame you.
and I'll take this up there, and then I'll finish the rest up there, and then send it back
My
to him.
name's
But then on my own, I've got 4 of these, so
That's the name of us.
and I need to get one to work for myself. But yeah, it's a nice machine. I mean, luckily this board was not so bad. Replaced all the caps. There was a lot of traces that looked like they were bad, but once I cleaned them, it was just some corrosion, and so I cleaned them all, retinned it, and then put down solder mask. I only found one small trace by the cap by the actually hybrid module down here that was broken. That's it.
These boards
only one trace.
These boards disintegrate if you put them in a ultrasonic, right?
I learned that the hard way.
Huh?
I learned that the hard way.
No, but I could barely hear you, Gut Bomb. What was the question?
I said these boards disintegrate if you put them in a ultrasonic, right?
I had this one in one, and it's okay. I mean, so far it's not falling apart on me.
Well, what happened? The vias are so thin on these that what happened to mine is I had one where it would turn on, but the sound wasn't working. And I put it through the ultrasonic cleaner, and then it wouldn't turn on anymore. And I looked, and the vias have such a delicate connection to the traces that like at least a dozen of them were just gone, and it was only in for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's like the vias. The actually vias are just a hole. They don't have any surface area on top and bottom to actually secure it better. That's like two of the other boards I have. I mean, the boards look okay, but when you start looking at the via connections, they're like crap. I'm afraid to even put power to those two boards.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, you know what? I unless the ultrasonic clean is the only way to do it, I'm keeping clear for these machines because
good to know that for me to watch for that, because although this board here was in very good shape, it was one of the better boards that I've seen.
How many layers?
It did have cap leakage, but it was not as bad as other boards that I've seen.
I think there are four layers.
So
it's either 4 or 6. I forget.
Yeah, well, I think these are 4 layers.
Yeah,
but yeah, the actually vias, it has no top and bottom surface area around the via.
Yeah.
It is just like an
via.
It is just like an actually copper tubing going through, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you have any sort of corrosion starting, it's like a lost cause, and it's very difficult to resurrect anything. And they love to do weird things like, oh, you have some trace damage? We're just going to nuke the floppy chip. You know?
I think that's what's wrong with that other board, that I'm getting SCSI problems, because I mean it's only when I'm using SCSI. If I'm using floppy or I'm using HD20 emulation and that, it works fine. I don't have a single problem.
Yeah.
Okay, but as soon as I go to that actually external floppy, now I can't test external SCSI. As soon as I go to internal SCSI, I can't test internal SCSI. I don't have the adapter for it yet. So, and luckily, unfortunately, my actually original hard drive is dead, like they all are gonna be. So, but anyway, yeah, it does work nicely. It's one of the nicer ones. Do gotta say, I mean, it does boot up pretty well. I do have 2 actually small lines here on the screen, one from like here to here, and then I have a small little one up here.
Is it
You
burning
can fix those with heat.
I can fix those with what?
Heat.
Heat?
Yeah, it's like the glue has come. The ribbon cable that does the screen is connected with glue, and if you heat it up, the glue can reactivate, and you can push it down, and it'll start drawing that line again.
And I've got a 4 megabyte card in this one, and I have another 1 megabyte here. So. And this was the original floppy that's in it, and with the actually drive head on the top completely yanked off and just dangling off there. So
nice.
The floppy drive
yank off.
I know. I was thinking that too.
the floppy drive that shoots the discs out when you're in space.
Whee!
Well, that's on Steve's streams. If you haven't seen Steve's archiving, he's like, look, it flies out. Look, it flies out.
Yeah, this disk drive just really like yeets them into space. Just like whee!
Why is this being so contrary?
Hey, Eric,
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have some lunch. Talk to you guys in a bit.
Okay, see you.
All right, Steve. Take care. Bye.
Hey, Eric. Is Eric there? Did he leave?
Hold on.
Eric, I don't
Yeah, I was
see.
muted. Sorry.
Oh no, okay. I have that G code for you.
Yep, I got mine up here.
So boop and right screen.
There we go. I just put more paper in the printer because I'm going to start selling, hopefully, things on eBay.
Someone's gonna have to. There you go. Ooh, I still can't read it. Hang on.
And I can send that to you and
Yeah.
Speaking of G code, do crickets speak G code? The cricket
the
machines,
printer.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a second I thought you were talking about Sloopy's pets. Why did I just close that? Good question. I don't know. I have a weird feeling that they're proprietary because the machines are proprietary and freaking stupid.
Yeah, I saw my wife has one and she was making stickers with it today, and I saw how it worked and I was like, I bet that's G code or something very similar to G code.
Yeah.
Oh, Cricket.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife's got one. I was gonna look into hacking it, but I think it's probably too complicated for me.
I'd never actually seen it working before, and I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's a plotter.
Yep. Yeah, it's like a little CNC machine.
Yep.
All right, Joe. I'm going to get some ice cream because I can.
Okay.
Get me some ice cream too, Trina.
Yeah, I gotta go help lift things for my daughter. So.
I want ice cream.
I'll put it in your parcel.
Give me some freeze-dried astronaut ice cream.
Yeah, I might want to be some freeze dried.
Be right back.
Weird. Weird.
Yes, I know I am, but what are you?
This is just weird.
How's
So this
that?
this is the Digi Design card from 1993, but it has SCSI on it, right? And I got a SCSI drive working, this chonker drive here, right? But it's not actually showing up on the SCSI bus anywhere, but it's working. So I'm not sure if Digi is doing some sort of weird proprietary thing or something, but it's SCSI. So none of my SCSI tools see it though. But I don't know anything about Digi. Try to find it.
I don't give you credit. When you come next time, or when you come tonight, I give you one.
Alright. Bye.
Bye.
Pizza delivery. Live pizza delivery.
I want pizza.
Pizza, pizza, pizza.
I want the pizza.
Where is... Oh, there it is.
90.
Wrong window.
I ate my first actual cheesesteak in 20 years yesterday.
Actual
Why'd you
one?
wait so long?
Because I only eat mozzarella and provolone. So if the place doesn't have mozzarella or provolone, I'll just get a steak. And my son bought one from a new place down the street. And it's like, although my son can pack away food, which amazes us considering how skinny he is, he figured he'd just get a large, and not realizing how big larges really are. They're like 5 inches round and about 14 inches long. So he brought down half of it, asked if we wanted it, and Missy was like, sure. So the cheese was only on the bottom, so I ate the top, and on my last bite, I got a mouthful of cheese, and I was like, well, that was good until the last bite. Yeah, it's like $18 for a large cheesesteak, but it's worth it. They're huge.
Hey, look at this unauthorized seller selling blue scuzzies, and they shouldn't be.
Where are they selling them? Poland?
Oh, I'm finding out. Switzerland. Yeah,
What about that place in Poland?
I don't know. And you can tell they're unauthorized for a couple reasons. One, the board is green. And two, it has the not for commercial sale tag on it, because only people who are authorized to sell it can get the Gerbers that doesn't have that on it.
Green
I mean,
scuzzy.
I guess somebody could take
What?
open
Yeah.
the Gerber and just take it off there. But
Yeah, I mean,
most of
what
the people
gets
who are
me
doing
is,
that don't know how. They're just like,
Yeah.
they're uploading a Gerber file and being like, send me thing.
Yeah, but if they
Yeah,
get
what-
the Gerber file, how do they get the firmware?
It's available. You
Okay.
just download the firmware. I mean,
yeah. What gets me is that it's so easy to take off. Why wouldn't they?
yeah, but they didn't. They're also selling it with a Potato Fi bracket that has all of the Potato Fi branding still on it. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Takedown notice very soon, I guarantee it. That's Eric and Andro to handle that part.
Yeah, because there's a guy in Poland selling them.
Yeah, well, some countries we can't get any. Like,
Right.
there's no authority over there that cares. It's like we
Yeah.
report it, and they're like, "Come at me, bro," in Polish. Like,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, because there's they sell on eBay, but none of their things on eBay say that it's on eBay. All the ones that are named are the SCSI 2SD because they're ridiculously priced because they sell a bunch of software, and to get it with the SCSI SD, it's like $200, and they also sell another version that's $100, but they don't they just say a hard drive emulator for the Mac,
yeah,
and you have to go to their website where it says Blue SCSI.
yeah. Now, keep in mind, some of these people, they may be buying them from some of us, just randomly rotating it around to do it. And in that case, that's what's the first something or other. There's
First sale doctrine.
First sale doctrine. There you go. I mean, if they purchased it completed from one of us and decide to resell it, they can do that. There's no, we can't stop that. But if they're building them directly, they're not allowed to do that because it's explicitly stated in the licensing agreement.
Right.
So, yeah, and it's not really about being jerks about it. It's really about being able to control the quality chain.
You can't control me.
I have your address. I can do whatever I want.
You can't control me.
Don't challenge me. That's a joke. I'm trying to be funny. I failed. Everybody is silent. I pissed off a lot of people.
My
Joe just demonstrated anxiety for everybody.
Yeah.
My ex called my mother crying and saying, he won't do what I want. I asked him and I pleaded with him. I tried all kinds of things and he won't do what I want. My mother laughed at her and says, I've been trying to get him to do what I want for 35 years. You think you're going to give him a little pee and he's going to do what you want? Ain't gonna happen.
This thing is beautiful now. It looks brand new.
Did you polish it?
No,
Just
I
clean it.
Beauty.
washed
The
it
shiny
in the
ones.
sink. Yeah, I washed it in the sink and then I retrobrighted it, and then I washed it in the sink again.
Beauty in the eye of the beholder, and I think that has.
I need to go get those potato chips.
I've heard of a beauty
Yeah,
mark
we've been waiting for you.
that has an ugly mark.
The Microsoft logo.
Yeah. Yeah, I found out last night that beauty marks were actually originally because of some sexually transmitted diseases.
Oh,
So because so many people had it, they changed. They would say that it was a beauty mark, not. Oh, I've got an STD. Sort of like evidently during World War One, prostitutes with syphilis would charge extra because the soldiers would get a month in the infirmary recovering from it.
Okay. Wow.
oh, the old times were so interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I forgot to plug my hard drive in.
So
Oh,
where's
no.
my ice
Maybe.
cream?
Oh, nope, it's starting. Oh, no, it's not. It's booting off the GoTech.
Oh, time to get out another roll of tape. Custom tape.
Ooh.
Marketing is very.
Ooh. I've got some fortune cookies.
There you go.
Let's see what my misfortune is.
I think my CFIDE is plugged in backwards.
When my kids were young, they would open them up and just look at them and leave a mess of the cookies. So I told them that you had to eat the cookie before you could read the fortune, otherwise it would be bad luck.
You know, that was always just how it went. I just thought that's how they worked when I was a kid, so that I didn't realize that it was my parents manipulating me into being clean.
BRB.
Bug review board.
Everybody's gone so quiet.
Well, I'm done with my mouth full.
Me too.
No, that's not upside down. Why
And
is
I'm
it-
eating ice cream, so. How's the pizza, by the way?
Good.
Success is going from failure to failure without the loss of enthusiasm. These are very sweet.
The speaker's not working either.
Okay.
Maybe just has public speaking anxiety.
Good. No IDE primary master. What the hell? Yeah, that's weird.
Master.
Have you seen those videos going around of the Underdog show?
No.
Those are hilarious. They're dogs redoing popular songs.
I saw the Updog one.
Yeah.
Come on.
Uh-huh.
It's terrible and dumb.
You're better than this, Garth.
No, I'm not.
Have you seen some of Garth's videos on his channel? No, he's really not.
The only certainty is that nothing is certain.
Oops.
I had
True. Death and taxes.
My fortune the other day was put your nose to the grindstone.
Ouch.
I know.
It has been scientifically proven that there's only one thing that causes death.
Death. Old age.
Not
No?
necessarily.
One thing. You do this, you're guaranteed to have a death.
Being born.
Exactly.
Yeah, good point.
Okay. What are we looking at, Gutbum?
Transcend CF.
Shenanigans. That's a good card.
Seagate. Need one of these, Goot.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, hang
So-
on. So here, I'll make it big, Joe, while you talk.
Uh-oh. Big Joe.
Big Joe.
Is
Hi.
Big
So,
Joe?
yeah. So here's the chips. They look pretty bland for being
Ooh, Ripple.
flavored, right? So I opened the bag and I smelled the bag, hoping to smell cinnamon, and it smelled like dog food.
Oops.
Have you ever just like smelled dog food? Sometimes you just kind of, you know, whatever. That's what it smells like. It has no cinnamon smell whatsoever.
That's weird.
Ruffles have ridges.
Joe's eating dog chips.
Yes. So let's see. Yeah, dog food. There's
He's
almost
still-
no cinnamon smell at all.
And he's still going to eat them.
Great.
Well,
And
No.
No.
pass
Where's the crunch?
the date of expiry.
Oh, they don't have any. These are cons.
Throw them out.
Now, these are crunchier than cons used to be, so maybe they got the hint. But they're way too salty. They're like it's like they took their batch of regular potato chips and then ran it through another thing and put sugar and cinnamon on it.
Yeah.
Weird.
So they're way too salty. But now I gotta finish them, so
Are you sure that's not from your tears dropping on them?
yeah. Maybe. They don't taste like dog food. Barely.
They just smell like dog food.
Barely.
Barely.
is there any cinnamon taste to them?
And Dave's asking, what are they supposed to taste like? They're supposed to taste like cinnamon sugar, but they're way too salty.
Sounds delicious.
Oh, and hi, Dave.
Dave Diamond.
By the way, for those who are watching and haven't, please feel free, no pressure, but to subscribe to the channel. It'd be great. And also hit that like button.
Let's see. What will my computer do if I do 2 thumbs up?
Aren't you on a Windows machine, though?
Yes, that was the giant one.
Oh, okay. Who's beeping?
Alert.
Beep you too.
Let's test this optical drive.
This is what my computer does when I do 2 thumbs up.
Oh no.
I'll give you one guess where each of those thumbs went.
They went up.
Yeah.
Got one hand in my pocket. I'll give you one guess what it's doing there.
Oh, watching this test is so much fun. Not.
Delicious. Not. They're not bad. They're just weird.
Oh, so I was thinking, since
You think?
I do think it happens once in a blue moon.
Do you have to get an examination afterwards?
Yes, but I have a few people who I wouldn't mind giving me an examination. Right. No, what I'm gonna do, since I'm sending everything to Steve, I'm also gonna include lots and lots of bags of ketchup chips for people.
I like ketchup tips. Can't talk today.
No.
Ketchup
You're
chips.
you're
Tastes
gonna
like
send
cardboard.
mine directly, right, Trina?
No, I'll send it through Steve.
I will pay extra for you to send direct.
Okay, I'll send it to you directly then. We
Thank
will.
you.
I'm I'm thinking Wednesday evening of
Yep.
doing the private stream. So
Okay.
okay. And Frederick,
Yes.
I'm gonna do a private stream on Wednesday night.
Okay.
I'll send you a link for it because it's for everybody who's got stuff for me, so
Okay.
we can figure out what you have and
Very well.
figure out money. Because all I'm gonna ask for everybody up front is just to pay what they feel is adequate for it, and then we'll figure out shipping. Like I can ship it off, and then I'll just say, here's what your shipping cost, and just reimburse them.
Okay.
Oh, it wasn't free? Oh, then never mind.
Well, Sloopy, yours will be free because you have like 2 very small things that I can shove in Steve's box.
Yes.
So you just have to talk to Steve about getting them to you.
Yeah, just send them to Steve to reduce the
Yeah, that's what I'm
shipping.
gonna do. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
How big of a box do you need to shove a hypercard book in?
yeah. Well, I have stuff for Steve, so I have to meet up with him sometime.
There you go. So what is everyone doing? Joe's gone away.
I'm back.
I'm
Frederick's
still
working on a
testing my
video.
portable here. I'm running tests on it.
Beep beep
I'm
poo
testing
poo.
a SCSI drive.
I'm rearranging cables
Ah.
and burping.
I'm
And
incorrigible.
Ah, this one's Ohio.
I'm using C-Tool, which is the Seagate testing program, to test the Seagate hard drive in this computer.
C tools run tools run.
Ace the house on the
Do do do. I should get that.
What is that sound effect called, or is it just that noise?
Price is
from
Right,
Price is
tail
Right?
horns.
I see.
That's
like
what I call it. And that's what I googled when I went to look it up. It actually predates the Price is Right. It's from like the 50s or something.
Oh.
I had no idea. I thought it was Price is Right. I watched the first episode of The Price is Right the other day. It was on
The
YouTube.
new Price is Right?
Yeah.
I watched that too. when I was sick.
I was
actually
in
incredible.
bed. I was in bed. I was watching it on my iPad, and I was like, "Holy shit! This show's been exactly the same since the beginning."
Yeah, yeah. They haven't even changed the set.
No!
My
monkey fell. That sounds good.
Sad
See how grindy this
trombone.
drive is.
Oh,
Ooh, nice drive.
Oh, fucking
I'm just gonna-
Polyterra PLA already broke. Ugh. I hate this shit. I mean stuff. I mean shit.
was that out of your new printer?
Yeah, it's the filament, not the printer. This faceplate is already broken at the screw hole.
Oh no!
Don't say anything about the screw hole, Trina.
What did I do? You moron.
I I'd love to see Steve Harvey host The Price is Right.
That would be funny.
$1. $1. What are you thinking, man? $1.
Yeah, it was actually funny watching him do the bidding to get on stage and everything, and how bad they were at it. Why am I not getting video now?
Yeah, one thing that was different was the crowd enthusiasm was a lot lower than I'm used to.
Yeah.
On what? Sorry.
The very first episode of The Price is Right, like from 1965. Everything else about the show was like exactly the same.
Right. I've never seen the very first episode. Is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the one I saw was from '72, and it was actually the new Price is Right.
Yeah, I
when
think
Bob
that's
Barker started.
that's actually. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I just got
the commercials were great too. There was they actually had the commercials on too.
Yep.
There was one warning you about wearing seatbelts.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the ones convincing people to wear seatbelts reminded me a lot of anti-maskers in 2020.
Yeah. Why the heck is it showing this
Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I meant to go to the sex store yesterday. Because I was gonna buy just a little gag thing to say that this stream is brought to you by blah blah blah.
Half the things at that store gag gifts.
It's still not working.
What, my sense of humor? Yeah, I know.
Where are you currently using?
Great.
No, I think you still can't get it to boot from the drive.
Yeah, IDE is not working for some reason, so maybe it's a cable.
When a time
Yeah, try a different IDE cable if you have one.
System works.
I've had that issue, Gut Bomb, where it said can't find the IDE drive, and it was just simply the cable for some reason.
If you have problems with cable, then why don't you use OTA?
They don't have that for IDE anymore. It got turned off with the analog shutdown.
Ah, makes sense.
So I got
miss
somebody
analog TV.
I got somebody coming buying a power supply. Ooh.
You've got the power,
I did. I won't soon though.
but the more important thing, do you have the mods?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what the
It's applesauce. The brand of applesauce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey Tony, I got the mods.
What?
Ugh. Just clean the heads on that. I'll do that. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna need to print another one of these. I know what I should do. I gotta print this since I can print with multiple. I'm gonna print the areas with the screw holes with a different material, so it's tougher.
Yeah, there you go.
Put a metal insert.
Oh.
When I can print metal, I will.
No, you don't need to print metal. Just put a metal insert in it.
Or hit it with a hammer.
Actually, it looks like he did hit it with a hammer. That's the problem.
Yeah, I need to borrow Javier's hammer.
Hit it with a hammer. Hit it with a hammer.
All right, why are you not working?
This one's going to Quebec.
Oh, I was thinking, by the way, when I was getting my ice cream, I need to buy a cart. Like one of those little carts that
like an old lady grocery
like an
shopping
old
cart?
lady. Yeah, exactly.
That's a good idea.
Flufferdoodles.
I was honestly thinking, with Steve's stuff and everybody else's stuff in like boxes, carrying it is going to be a bugger. So having one of those would actually be handy.
I am not crazy. I am not crazy.
Yes,
I
you
am
are.
not crazy. mean, I got to convince myself, so don't ruin it for me.
Oh, okay, sorry. No, you're not crazy, Joe. It's the rest of us. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
That's it.
Let's put it this way: you'd rather have a bottle in front of you than a frontal lobotomy.
Yeah. Sure.
I liked it.
Oh, wait, was that a joke? Ha ha ha! I'll slap my knee.
The bad joke wasn't me this time.
Right.
Yay!
It's like one you would see in the New Yorker.
Yeah.
Oh, got Bomb showing off his pants.
I just went through this damn box last night for all of you. And now I need a cable out of it.
We're eternally grateful. Cough.
What in the actual? I know what the problem is. Flufferdoodles.
Is it between the chair and the computer?
No, it's between the right enable line and the 10K pull up.
Okay. What system are you working on, Sleepy?
I'm actually working on a Commodore 128D.
Okay.
Ooh, look at this fancy cable.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
Well, it was nice at one point in time.
It needs retro brighting.
It has yellowed a bit. I think it was always yellow.
Yeah, I think those. I remember some of them came looking like that. So it may not be. It may not be retrobrighted, needing retrobrighting.
All right, and it is the right length.
Yay, next week my brother's coming over and we're going to do the electricity in my house.
That sounds dangerous.
Well, I'm an EE with 30 years experience and he's a certified and practicing electrician, so
I think you guys will be fine.
Yeah.
we could be we may get shocked, but we'll at least not die from it.
Ouch.
Shocking.
Well, that's no fun then. We need to see some sparks.
He's come a long way. I used to have one of the really expensive Radio Shack multimeters.
Right.
The one that actually had the RS-232 port on it. And he destroyed
Radio
it.
Shack made something actually expensive.
Yeah, they were like $100. Well, 80 when I bought mine. I think they were like 100 to 120 when they stopped selling them. Well,
Yeah.
he borrowed it when he was when he had just started school.
Uh-oh.
And was a first year.
Uh-oh.
And evidently he doesn't understand that the big A on the dial means amps, not AC. So he put it on amps and then went to test an outlet.
Poof.
Oh.
Yes.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
how many amps? Yes. Yes, amps. Yes.
So he destroyed my my good multimeter because it was really nice. Because you know how the displays on some of them are a pain in the kneecaps to read.
Mm-hmm.
I would plug it into my computer, and then my computer would have it on the display, which would be a lot easier to read.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it had an RS-232 port on it, and he actually bought me.
For a brief moment, the display on the meter read infinite.
That's the same one I have, Frederick.
Yeah?
Is it the 786?
No,
Or
it's the
other one?
121 GW.
Oh.
Yeah.
My 786 died.
He
Oh.
bought me this one to replace it.
Oh.
Is that better or worse than what you had? Or about the same?
It's a little bit better quality, but it doesn't have all the extra features.
Mm.
Yay! Oh, you can't see me. Hi, people.
Hi.
Everybody's like, "Oh, Joe's back! Damn it!"
There's
Were you able?
absolutely no reason this shouldn't work, but it's not working. Sorry.
Well, the thing that I didn't like about the Radio Shack one is that it shouldn't have done that. Like most decent multimeters
Have protection.
have a different physical connection for reading amps as opposed to everything else.
Yep.
Boop. Packing all the orders. Packing all the orders.
That's going to be me soon.
Sending stuff to people so I can retire early.
Oh, and by the way, for those who don't know, if for all your computer retro needs, go to jcm-1.com today and help Joe retire early. Buy
Joe,
all of the stock.
Do you have any 68,000 in stock?
He might not be able to hear you.
He's too far.
Yeah, he's too far to clearly.
So far away from me. He's so far, you just can't hear.
We didn't start the fire, although I had a match and a gallon of gas.
So now you see, by the way, why Joe doesn't do laundry anymore? Because it's all full of packing materials. You can't put any actual wash in the washing machine.
Sony, why'd you use such little screws that aren't? Ugh.
What are you working on, Garth?
A floppy drive.
Oh. Just throw it out and buy a new one.
Floppy drive.
Just buy a new one, Garth.
They don't make these anymore.
I know. That was the joke. But thanks for ruining it.
You know, Trina, they don't make them anymore.
Oh, don't they? Oh.
JCM-1.com. The place to get your random crap.
Let's put this. Whoops.
I just did a spot
Oh.
for you before you came back.
This guy ordered 2 things in. Aha. Okay.
Oh,
So what we have to
Frederick.
do-
Yes?
Ask your question now to Joe.
Do you have any 68,000 or 68,008?
Like
Sure.
actual processors?
Yeah.
No. I mean, I have machines with them like soldered into them, but I don't have them lying around right now.
I have a 68,000.
On the, not soldered, but the chip itself?
I can easily desolder it.
Ah. Nah.
I think he means available.
It is. It is available because it's on a parts board.
Okay.
You need PLCC or DIP.
Dip.
Yeah, I should have one of those. Actually, I might even have one of them not soldered.
Interesting.
Let's that cable too.
All right.
As a matter of fact, I know I do because it's in my Atari ST.
Who cares about the
And it's non-functional?
It's functional.
Ah.
The thing is that I have a processor accelerator for that machine, and I pulled out the accelerator to get the machine working, so I could take that out of the equation.
Okay.
And I put an original CPU in it, and the machine's now working, so I can put the accelerator in it. It's just that I don't use it because I don't really use the STs very much.
Right.
All right.
Quack, 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 quack.
50-pin desktop, no Wi-Fi. Okay. You want to be weird? That's fine.
AAE.
So who here has a Naboo?
Do it. Ah!
I do.
Ow!
Or B.
Hi.
Sorry, did you ask who has a Naboo?
Yeah.
I do.
I know.
I got an Naboo.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
One,
Me too. I
two, one,
just did not have time to plug it into the network.
Mother.
My Naboo is still in the box.
This really cheeses me off.
I think mine is going back in the box,
I'm not interested in the
taking up
Naboo.
space.
I wish I could.
I got it just to have one before they went away, basically.
I have the Naboo and the adapter prop. I got my display over here and my switch box and stuff.
It worked.
Mm.
It
I
worked.
still use it
I
occasionally.
disabled the onboard sound, and it started working.
That's hilarious.
That is
I
so weird.
I have my Naboo clone in a tub over there. I've got 2 of them.
Naboo clone.
Yeah.
Okay.
An MSX. An MSX.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
No, the other one. The other the common American clone.
Oh, an MSX. Oh no, that's Japanese. Sorry.
Listen, Joe. Listen.
No, I'm over here busy singing Van Halen covers of standards because I'm weird.
Yeah, Joe, you should watch the Underdog show.
No,
You don't like dogs?
I had just never watched the show.
They're just YouTube shorts.
Okay.
All right.
Is it people playing Factorio?
No.
Is
No.
it people making comedic improv over playing Tears of the Kingdom, Legend of Zelda?
No.
Is
Then
it people
Joe's not gonna
fixing
watch it.
small engines?
No.
Then I'm not watching it. I'm very weird with like the YouTube that I watch. Like I don't even watch stuff in our community because I already know what's going on. So it's like I just
Then that's an imposter that I see on Justin's stream that says Joe.
well that's different. I'm hanging
Live
out,
streams are different.
working here while listening to it in the background. That's like the scripted videos is what I mean. I tend not to watch those. I know I'm a bad friend.
So you never watch any of my videos?
Rarely. Or Trina's, or well, not that she does many. Or
I was gonna say all I do is
Adrian,
live
or
streams.
I just don't.
Yeah, I usually have videos running while I'm doing whatever I'm doing. No, it's just a bunch of dog puppets, and they're doing like popular songs from the 60s through the 90s, and they redo the lyrics that are dog oriented. Yeah, they're quite hilarious. Some of them are better than others, but most of them are pretty good.
What's your channel, Sloopy?
My channel, Sloopy Malibu.
Did this guy order more than one thing? He did.
Don't you hate when people order more than one thing?
No, it's just I find it weird. It makes me think that I've made a mistake because I see the name come up again. I was like, did I print that twice? Did I not do the order correctly? And I got to go back and look through all the boxes and then open the box and check it. And
yeah, I had someone. Yeah, I had someone that ordered 5 C keys, 3 PS2 adapters with a 24-pin header, and 3 PS2 adapters with 24-pin DIL header.
Yeah, all separate orders.
No, just one order, and these are items that people usually order only one of.
Yeah.
And so I made one of each because they were actually kits. They weren't.
And then you look and you're like, oh.
And it's like, yeah. When I'm doing the final sealing of the package, I'll look at the invoice and just go through everything to make sure everything's right product, right version. And that's when I realized, oh, they ordered 5 of those and 3 of those and 3 of those.
Yes.
And because you can really tell when I've made a mistake in an order, because instead of the shipping going out the day the shipping label is made, it goes out like the next day or 2 days later.
You can, if you order something from me and you notice that it's been resealed with clear tape, that's because I effed up and had to reopen it. So keep that in mind.
I was watching Justin's stream yesterday, and he ordered something on Mercari, and they sent it to him, but they also accidentally sent him someone else's order, and it was a Wii U game.
Oh, cool.
I don't think he has a Wii U, and I don't think he doesn't strike me as someone who would play Darksiders 2.
I don't know that game.
It's an action battle type game.
Yeah, the other day when he was doing his programming, I guess it was like a week or 2 ago, and I asked him what kind of programmer he had, and he's like, oh, I have a T48. And I told him, I said, you may want to double check that. And he's like, everyone's making fun of my programmer. And I'm like, no, I'm not making fun of it. I use mine way more than you, and I know the limitations and issues with it. Sort of like right now, that's what I'm cussing at. So now I'm going, huh?
Which one you have?
This
T48.
T48. It's a TL866 version 3.
Okay. Yeah.
But I also have the TL866-2, and I have a TL866A.
Yeah, at the 56.
Yeah, and because it's having problems with this chip, I'm gonna go grab the 866-2 and try and program it with that and see if it works.
You can use the same adapters as the 866, right?
Yep. Most of them.
To you till we meet again.
Damn. The CD-ROM drive uses the other kind of audio
White meat?
cable.
Oh, the small pin one that nothing uses?
Yep.
So it's a Panasonic then.
Well, the CD-ROM drive uses the regular one, and the sound card uses
the Japanese, the smaller Japanese standard one.
this guy. Yeah, and this does have a Panasonic interface for the drive too. So I'm going to need to make myself a cable.
Yay!
I'll do that another time.
Yeah, most adapters work from the version 1 to version 2 to version 3, but there are some adapters that are version 3 only.
I very much dislike that there is no T48 compatibility in the open source programming tools yet.
Well, they just released it not too long ago.
I have to boot into Windows to use it, and it sucks.
This gets set to
121DE.
I'm not weird.
121DE. Well, at least this one is better. It's failing at the same exact memory location.
Joe always makes me feel better. I'm constantly making noise and talking to myself when I'm alone.
I used to work, well, I work from home now, but I started working from home for this company in 2013. And when I am alone, I am singing.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes. And back then, Wi-Fi calling was kind of brand new. and sucked. And I would get on calls for work, and then I would hang up, but it didn't actually hang up, and I didn't realize it until I was sitting there at my desk singing "I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus," and my boss texted me, and he's like, "Oh, you're a great singer."
All right, I'll be right back. My guy's here to pick up the power supply. So
Okay.
yeah,
I'm in charge again.
yeah.
I'm in danger.
You have a guy?
Sloopy mad.
Press eyes to screen for cheap laser surgery.
Yep. Shit.
Do.
I don't think the speaker works.
I wish I knew where the screws for this 128D were.
They're somewhere on Earth.
Yeah.
On the floor next to your right foot.
Yeah. Dangerously close.
I originally took it apart when I was upstairs, and now I'm downstairs, and I pack everything up. And I don't know where the screws are.
2, 3.
Here's your screws.
Mr. Screw Guy, oh, tell me why did you jab me in the foot?
Are you fluffing kidding me?
Hey there, Mr. Screw. Oh no, I am out of blue scuzzy things. Gotta print these things right now. Mr. Blue Guy, Mr. Blue Guy.
Joe, do you use bamboo filament, or you just use whatever?
Did somebody say my name?
Yeah, I asked if you used bamboo filament or just whatever you got on hand.
I almost never use bamboo filament. That's what
Mine
you're
came
asking?
with some. Yeah, mine came with some, and I was not expecting that.
Yeah, most 3D printers typically give you a little bit.
They give me 3 different spools, and one of them is made for support only. And I've never even heard
That's
of
cool
that.
stuff. It's water soluble.
That's neat.
Yeah, so you can basically, when you set up the settings, you're like, the support uses the filament from this AMS. And then when you're ready, you literally just dump it in warm water. And they just dissolve, and it leaves your surfaces and everything perfect.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
I should have
It's like
printed
it's
this
effectively
thing. I
like
just printed
glue.
with it
Yeah.
because I have a ton of supports on it.
Yeah.
Son of a beep.
The thing about the bamboo is it does a really good job at printing overhangs compared to other printers, probably because of its speed.
Mm-hmm.
It can get across distances without letting a lot of sag happen. So
I haven't
you don't
given it a
usually
try
need as
yet.
much. Yeah.
I may not have needed supports for this guy. This is, hold on, let me see. This is what I was printing, and I was printing it in this orientation. I may have gotten away without using supports.
Yeah, I wouldn't have printed this orientation, meaning literally upright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have printed it with the large surface down. But I understand why you printed it that way, because you wanted
I want the nice.
out front.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That probably would printed without supports pretty easily. The other thing you can do is something like that has a really tiny overhangs like that.
Mm-hmm.
You can use the snug print feature or the snug support feature, and it'll use a lot less filament.
I'll check that out.
Is that one of the 3 seashells that you usually see in the bathroom?
This is the way I printed it the first time. I printed it this way the first time, and it doesn't look too bad, but I would like to not have the layer lines at all.
Yeah.
And to have the nice texture because I'm a dork.
You're not a dork.
Oh, I'm a dork.
One of us. One of us.
Just use your heat gun to melt the surface a little bit, make it look pretty.
I
Somehow
saw
misplaced
somebody
my floppy
using
drive.
baby powder to smooth out layer lines.
How?
They were using baby powder and then some other solution, which I can't remember what it was right now. Oh, like the UV cure stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could see
I
that.
think that would make everything shiny though, and I don't want shiny.
Hey there, Mr. Blue. Don't you know
Did that
you
beep?
want to blue?
Something beat.
Mr. Blue Sky. Mr. Blue Sky.
I think that was somebody else's beep.
Beep. Yeah.
Well, beep
All right.
you too.
IDE works again after disabling the onboard sound. Weird.
That is so weird.
It's a PC.
Yeah. Just gonna say
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, good heavens.
The onboard sound is somehow stealing IRQ14 when it shouldn't be. That's your problem.
Well, I
It's a
don't even
problem
need
if
the
it's
onboard sound because I have my sound blaster.
It's a problem if it's an 8-bit card.
It's a 16-bit sound card, and the IDE is on board.
I love how some people list things to try to get them like they're listing at the top of the list. I see somebody put 3 hashtags in front of their the name of the computer.
Well, I just had a spontaneous reboot. That's no good.
No. I think you got problems.
Oh, it might have been Next Step doing a its form of scan disk.
Okay.
FSCK. File system check.
Yeah, I forgot to put on the verbose mode.
Cool.
Where's
both
my
Wi-Fi's? Yes.
Why isn't Facebook launching in this stupid window? Facebook. Can you tell me my account's disabled again?
Yeah, something's borked, but it worked. Now we're going to try Windows 98 and see if my mouse works.
MKdir Win98, CD Win98, D : CD Win98, copy star C : C : setup IE, IB, IS, NR, no min.
Joe is
Slow down, I'm still
reading
trying to write it
off
down.
a batch file.
I think Joe is a batch file.
Yes.
Son of a batch file.
Stunk.
I think I shipped out one of these Blue SCSI kits without programming the flash on it.
Oops.
Do you
And
remember
it was
which
one of the first ones I did, so I don't know who it is. So somebody's going to be emailing me. It doesn't work. And I'd be like, yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Ah, the mouse doesn't work. Or the serial port doesn't work.
Grandpa! comes home.
Okay, food will be ready in just a couple minutes.
Hi, Graham.
Hi, Graham.
He's upstairs. He can't hear.
Hi, world's best husband.
Yes, guaranteed, 100%.
Well, he's married to you, so
Must be,
that
right?
just makes him the best husband.
Yeah, he's
Very
got to.
tolerant.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say he's got to have the patience of a saint. Right?
VTech, ViaTech, VT. Oh yeah, this is motherboard drivers.
Yes.
Oh, this test is so much fun to watch. Actually, I fell asleep while I was waiting for that guy to come for the power supply while you guys were talking.
Slimy yet satisfying.
That's like the best case scenario, isn't it, for you, Trina? You get to stream and get the view hours, and then you also get to catch some Z's.
Right? Exactly. I just leave the camera on the test and just go, nobody can see me, so it's great.
Whee! Oh, you can't see a damn thing I'm doing, huh?
You've never looked better, Joe. Or, I mean, hi.
Yeah, that's what Graham tells me too.
Oh, are you getting back into programming, Eric?
I'm contemplating it.
Is that an emulator, or are you using some kind of video capture?
Video capture.
Which machine are you on?
It's the G3 that Garth gave me.
Oh, nice. I'll be getting a G3 soon, a very stripped down one after Adam stripped it down.
What
I have
kind
a G3 right there.
Well, this is a PowerBook G3.
Oh, what I'm getting is a PowerBack G3 tower, not the blue and white.
This is a beige desktop G3.
This one's not a Wall Street, is it, Garth? It's a, or is it
PDQ? That one should be a PDQ.
PDQ?
I mean, it's basically a Wall Street. It's just the PDQ's the different, faster one.
It's the good Wall Street.
Actually, to be honest with you, I'm not sure what yours is. It might be an amalgamation of both, to be honest with you. I know yours doesn't have a Wall Street CPU in it, though.
Okay.
And I think it has a 14-inch display. If you look on the bottom, it actually lists the name, like the configuration info, then it's almost definitely a PDQ anyway. Honestly, they're a big confusing mess to tell which is which.
I
My
like it.
picture's out of paper. Oh,
I love
no.
those systems.
Yay!
Yeah.
That would echo. I heard that. Oops, I didn't print the shipping label. I need to do that. That is this guy.
My my ejection belt is also too large and full of grease. Reading the chat.
Ah, damn it.
Purchasing. Failing. Charging card $10 million.
There's more support than actual thing here.
Overflow. Great. Stop.
And I broke the thing.
Was the thing very breakable?
Yeah, it's this 3D printed thing. I broke it already trying to remove support.
Did you break a second
deep-
one?
Yeah, I'm dealing with the worst filament here. It's just got the right color. It has the color I want, but it's brittle as fuck.
Oh.
Oh,
So
so
it's called spindler
I
filament.
was just about to say.
Yep.
This is terrible.
Well, yeah, this is useless. I'm going to print this again without supports and see what happens.
What is it,
Watch it.
Slippy?
This?
Yeah.
It's a easy pass notification, but it's
What-
terrible.
What is an easy pass notification?
It's a toll road thingy. It's a transponder that you can put in your car to go through the tolls without having to like pay on the spot.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. You want to see how terrible this is? See?
Well, watch this. I can break this just about as easily as you tore that envelope.
Oh, wow.
This filament is awful.
It's wet.
It's not that it's wet. It's done this from the day I bought it. It's just really shitty filament, and Joe will agree it's bad.
Where'd you get it from?
It's Polymaker Polyterra muted white, and the only reason I have it is because it's like almost a perfect match for platinum Macintosh machines. But it's extremely brittle. But only in the where the layers meet. The layers just like come right apart.
Oh, they don't fuse very well.
Yep.
Yeah, for the
In
last
other words, it's the same as the other crappy Apple plastic.
Yeah.
So it's a perfect match.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What are you
Supposed to
complaining
be a
about?
replacement. I'm gonna get some from Color Fab eventually, but it's just like $87 for not even a kilo.
Yeah,
Oh.
for years I've been buying from Printed Solid.
Now, other type of kilos cost a lot more.
True.
You're not fishing for square grouper, are you?
No, that's more tuna.
Echo, echo, echo.
I do have to say this about the new man cave or nerd cave because my daughter uses it too. It's nice having the mini fridge. Joe,
Mini fridge?
You don't have a mini fridge, do you?
No. I'm not allowed. I would get way too fat way too fast.
Well, I just put it full of seltzer water and stuff like that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
LaQuad
no, it is here now.
It's slideshow time. Sure. I gotta
Well,
put new,
in
new
the
pictures in.
freezer, there is a big
Justin's blowing
thing,
his trombone.
big thing of bacon. In case I need emergency bacon.
Garth. Pittsburgh, PA. Fridge.
Hi, Steve.
I love that picture of Stace. Space is like,
Yeah!
Oh, it's slideshow time.
I heard that echo.
Bunch of Fritos go with lunch.
What the heck?
Bunch of
He's really good at getting the
Fritos go with lunch.
Joe constantly makes funny faces. I have to take screenshots. It's just so easy.
Oh,
it's the
hey,
infamous,
I remember him setting that up.
his booth for his all fans.
It was like, look at all my tape.
Pinky.
I have all the tapes.
It's Iran.
It's a me, a Ron.
It's Dave's arm.
It looks like a Dave's arm.
And he's showing you what he does to the little ladies. With the arm.
And it's not even a Raspberry Pi arm. Oh, there's Justin playing with capacitors.
What was he doing there?
That was our Halloween stream last year. I was.
Oh, right.
Maybe he just farted.
Inside the suit.
Yeah, he was hotboxing it.
Dutch oven.
How many photos do you have in this album?
Just 6.
Oh, okay.
100.
600, yeah. Because I'm going to say we've gone past 6.
7 then.
Here's a photo for you.
You love that photo, don't you?
I just like showing it off. It's so funny.
Actually, there's 69 images, Trina.
It's probably
Nice.
It's probably the only soft porn that he has.
The rest of
the
it,
only
I
stuff
wouldn't
can show on
challenge
YouTube.
that statement.
John Scully being held hostage.
the rest of it is hard porn.
Hey, I have that shirt too. Steve stole my shirt.
You have the Pitfall shirt?
Does it
Yeah.
smell like Steve?
It doesn't. It smells like gut
Now,
bomb.
that's
Who's
not
that
that's
idiot?
not Eric.
That's one
Nice
of my
hat,
favorites.
Eric.
Tim.
I'll sell it to anyone for $29.95
Hey, Adam inside a Mac.
plus shipping. It weighs a ton.
Hey, it's that guy. Hey, it's that dog.
It's a cat, not a
Like
dog.
Kitty Cat.
Looks like a dog.
It's a bit rough.
There's Trina promoting your website.
Ta-da!
It's a Joe. It's a Joe. It's a Joe. We're being an infestation of Joe.
Echo.
Hey, Joe, do you know what that hatch in the back of my printer that is taped shut is? It's on my screen right now. The white tape on the right side of the back.
What?
This thing. Do you know what that hatch is?
Do not open.
No.
Yeah, I haven't opened it. I've
It's a
even
little
left the
doorway
tape
that goes
on it.
into John Malkovich's head.
That's where the little guy that lives inside the printer is his home.
Mr. McIntosh lives there.
Yeah,
I'll my printer and see what it looks
he's the one who makes sure that everything works inside.
That's your method of exiting the matrix.
Yeah, it's on-site tech support.
So mine is a hatch with a piece of white tape over it.
Nobody's opened it. I love it.
It probably just goes to the other side of that piece of wall or piece of.
Yeah. Just. Yep. Look at my nose.
Yeah, I want a camera like that in my printer.
Well, one of mine, the one at the top left is the built-in one. The one in
Yeah.
the bottom right is an iPhone gaffer taped to the front window of the printer.
That works.
And the one in the lower right has higher resolution, faster updates, and the time there's less lag.
So, do you print PLA with the door shut?
Yeah.
Do you have any issues?
No.
Oh, I read somewhere that it would get clogged if I did that.
No.
Do you
I
use a heated bed or do you use a cool plate?
I use the cool plate.
That's it.
Yep, use the cool plate with glue. Hey, it's the same. Look, it's the same thing I'm doing right now. No, I
That's
use
Chris, but
the cool
mine.
blade, yeah, with the glue stick. In my particular case, I think it's the humidity in this build in the basement. The cool plate with the glue stick works better. When I use the textured plate, I have problems sometimes with it staying stuck to the bed.
Mm.
I think it's just because it's really humid down here.
Chris, weren't you told? Didn't I tell you that I actually found mine?
Hey, Chris, join the stream. Please. Not a
Save us.
command, just a request.
Save us.
You should have something like this to dry your filament.
I have something like that now, and it's called a Bamboo Lab P1S. I can dry my filament in there.
Yeah, it's got the AMS has a heater and silica gel packets in it. You can click heating mode and it dries it out.
That's practical.
But the problem with that is it's not fully automatic. So brain fail, forget, no occur.
Right.
I can see that Garth has good. Oh no, I spoke too soon.
Don't worry, Sleepy. There's one of you two. You're dancing. Remember this?
Yeah, he has a picture of me in there.
Do you have a picture of Steve doing the pole dance?
No, I have one. Him pretending to hang himself because he had to clean his basement.
Oh yeah, the famous ceiling fan. Who actually was it that was working on those arcade machines and
That
moved
was
and
Logan.
Logan? Yeah, what's ever happened with him?
He moved literally all of the way across the country and has been busy like settling into new life across the country.
Yeah, because we haven't heard from him again.
Yeah. He popped into Discord about 2 weeks ago to say, "Oh, hi everybody, I'm alive," and then disappeared again. He'll come back.
He found something better to do.
Yeah, he finally got a job. He's working on moving out of his mom's house or something, and just things. These all whiffy?
Ooh.
No whiffy. So it's going to be whiffy, and no whiffy. She lies and says she's in love with him. Audio echoes.
It's not echo, it's reverb.
It's pedantry.
Okay, so then I need those things. I am not weird. Oh no, basic. Why am I echoing so much?
You forgot your echo cancellation button.
Echo. What echo?
Echo Charlie Lima.
Joe and his tape.
What is in here? Joe's looking at the camera, and it looks like I gotta figure out which meme it is. But it's a meme of a little girl. Oh, it's the little girl sitting in the back seat of a car. And yeah, exactly. It's a little bit like that, but you look almost exactly like the same sort of like you're like sitting there staring.
I should do one where it's the girl who set fire to the house. She's like,
yeah.
This is the stuff, right, Joe?
Silk Gray RAL 7044. Yes.
Okay.
You have to be careful. The 2 kilogram spools will not, under any circumstances, ever fit in your AMS.
Yeah.
So
I can't afford a 2 kilogram spool anyway.
yeah, they're weird because like they have 2 spool sizes and neither of them are a standard size. It's either 750 grams or 2 kilograms. the 2 kilograms is the better buy, and then you can 3D print a respooler.
Yep.
Like I have right back here that I used, I think yesterday, the day
I
before.
saw you using it last night.
Yeah. And so you can you take one of your leftover spools and you can spool up half of that 2K on the 1K. Yeah. I'm stupid. I am a dummy head.
Where was I?
In the words of the lady at the optician's place 2 days ago, don't quit your day job.
Let's see if I made a note or something.
Like a surgeon, cutting for the very first time.
Like a sturgeon?
Like a surgeon. Weird Al Yankovic.
Like a sturgeon making caviar for the very first time.
Right.
88 euros for 750 grams.
Yeah, is that before or after the shipping?
That's including the shipping, but still.
Yeah, it's expensive stuff. It's a much better match color-wise, but the Polymaker stuff is so much more affordable.
Is it better for interlayer adhesion? Like,
Yes,
is it going to break when I
it's
look
not
at
a
it?
matte. It's a gloss finish, so it sticks together better.
Good.
So you've run into the Polymaker layer adhesion issue too, huh?
Yeah, I just destroyed that thing trying to remove the supports for it. Like, it broke into a million pieces. So
That's
I'm printing it
that's
again right now without supports. All right, I ordered it, damn it. I've been on the screen where you click finalize order so many times for this filament and it never went through because I just thought it was too expensive, but whatever. All right, now why isn't my serial port working?
I'm stupid. I am an idiot. I'm dumb. Can't you tell I'm stupid?
All right, now let's try this.
Somebody's laughing at something, and I don't know what it is.
It's not you.
Yes, that's the picture. That's the one of Joe.
Disk boot failure.
Yep, that sounds about right. Sounds about right.
I didn't do anything.
Sounds about right.
I turned my serial port around, the serial port header. I turned it around. This motherboard is a piece of shit.
Hey, you know, like Ace of Base said, don't turn around. Don't turn around. You don't want to see us being Nazis. Don't turn around.
Is Ace of Base a bunch of Nazis?
One of the members has some sort of ties to a neo-Nazi group, yeah.
That's disappointing.
She saw the sign.
I have a fear of speed bumps,
Don't fear the reefer.
but I'm slowly getting over it.
Do-do-do.
That was very impressive.
That should have been done in Stephen Wright's voice.
I hate elevators. I take steps to avoid them.
Oh, literally the same joke, right?
Sneezy.
Squeaky.
What starts with E, ends with E, and has only one letter in it?
Envelope. I ruined the joke by knowing the answer.
You're no fun there.
Okay. Why doesn't the son go to college anymore? If you're so smart.
Because it's universal.
No, because it has 1,000,000 degrees.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
And why are skeletons so calm? Because nothing gets under their skin.
So I'm really excited to watch the new Redneck movie. Can't wait to see the trailer.
Did you know that there's only one word in the entire English language that no matter what, it is always spelled wrong?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
wrong.
wrong.
Yeah, wrong.
God.
Yes, it's incorrectly.
I got an F in English. That's impossible.
Me no speak good. That's impossible. Yeah.
Road work ahead. I sure hope so.
Yeah. Oh, I love dad jokes. I love them so much. They make me happy.
I resemble that.
Oh. Trina, please come back. We're devolving into madness.
I'm listening to you all.
You just woke her up.
Oh.
Oh, no. I've been awake for about 5 minutes now.
She's fiddling as Rome burns.
Fell asleep. Great.
Well, Opie curled up on my lap, is taking a nap, and then I'm like, this test is boring as poop to watch, so I'll join Opie. And next thing I knew, there was bad dad jokes, and for some reason, Garth is going through the same set of photos. I don't think Garth is at his desk. I think that's why we're.
I don't think he's even there. He's just rolling the photo.
It's a screensaver.
All right, I'm still eagerly waiting to see actually Justin finish all of his studio.
I literally every single time I walk out of the room, you guys say something to me.
I was saying that your screensaver is repeating.
I was eating, so I figured I'd put that up other than just this or something. The weird ugly monkey. Okay, time for part B.
Well, Trina, since you like dad jokes, here's some more.
Yes.
Where does the sheep get his hair cut? The Baba shop.
I was about to say that the Hyper shop.
Good Lord.
Why does Humpty Dumpty love autumn?
Because it's fall.
Because Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
Oh my God. Okay.
How do trees get online? They just log in.
Goodness gracious.
What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear.
What did the atheist beaver say when he went to hell?
What the what?
What did the atheist beaver say when he went to hell?
Oh,
Well, I'll be damned.
What do you call fake noodle?
Oh, that's
Spaghetti.
not
One in pasta.
So I have one that's not a riddle; it's an actual joke. So my dad, being a dad, was and still is to this day one of the best dad jokers ever. He didn't spout a lot of these ones like we're doing. He makes up his own stuff off the cuff, and it's delicious. And one of my favorites that he used a lot was when I was much younger. When I was curious about how something worked, I'm like, Dad, hey Dad, how do you do blah blah blah? And his answer was always very carefully.
yeah, my dad said that too.
Hey Dad, how does a microwave work? Very carefully.
So his father and his daughter are driving down the highway, and the daughter says, "I need to go to the bathroom." And the dad's like, "Okay," pulls off to the rest area, and says, "Make sure you're back in 5 minutes." And she says, "Okay, but why?" "Well, we once left your brother behind." She said, "I don't have a brother." He says,
Yes.
"Exactly."
That is
my two older sons. They lived with my parents for a little while, and my dad would tell them every time they'd go past railroad tracks, he'd say, "Hey, a train went by here," and they'd be like, "How do you know?" "Well, there's its tracks." Well, one day they were riding with me, and I says, "Hey, a train went by here." And they looked at me and they go, "Oh, we know it's because there's the tracks." I'm like, "No, because there's the train."
That's so bad.
And they looked at me, they looked at me and they're like, "That's not how the joke goes." I'm like, "Well, that's pop-up joke."
It is in this car.
I said, "I've got to come up with my own dad jokes."
Guys, I'll be back a bit later. I'm gonna go and take a little nap too and disappear for a bit, and also have some lunch.
Have a good time.
Sounds
Will.
good. So I don't know if people can see. I'm gonna make myself fake. The test decided to mess up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So if you can see on my screen, you see all the letters on the top?
Reboot.
Crash.
Yeah. Could be that the drive is. It could be that the drive is bad.
Or you just broke it.
Or
But
the
I-
memory's bad.
Corrupted software.
Or the
Well, no,
processor's bad.
The memory's good. I tested the memory. That tested good,
You just broke it.
and it loads in memory. So, but yeah. But I can't move because now I got Opie curled up in my lap sleeping. I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
Disturb the cat.
Don't break him.
What? I know. Did I wake you up? Hey, babes, I love you, but I gotta get up. Yeah.
Could be a problem with the meat sack between the chair and the computer.
Yeah, it could be.
Did I say that right? Wait a minute.
It could be that.
Ugly bags of dirty water.
Mostly water.
Mostly water. That's it.
Can I reboot? Oh, I can reboot, so it wasn't locked up. That's interesting. I'm gonna try the other test. Oh,
Well, there's your problem right there.
What's that?
It's a gateway.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, don't. Just say no.
All right, let's see if I can get
Just
the
say
other.
Joe.
Just say yo.
Okay, hard drive.
Yep, that's how you pronounce my name in
Who wrote
German.
Swedish.
Yeah.
Well, you know how way back
one.
when and long ago,
Stuff Jay
what was
outside.
it, Nancy Reagan came up with the "Just Say No" ad campaign for drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Me and a few friends came up with a group called the FDDA, the Future Drug Dealers of America, and our slogan was "Just Say Yo."
Oh my God! Of course.
I don't even think the joke was that good.
Oh. Oh my god.
Hey, we were 13 years old. I mean, what did we know about comedy?
Nothing, apparently.
That's for sure.
All right. let's
That's
see
what you
here.
knew about
Hold on.
comedy.
Do this.
Apparently, that's all I know about comedy too.
Hey, Carrie.
Mm, boo.
Carrie! Hello there,
Welcome.
kitties.
Welcome to City 17. Okay.
What am I doing? Orders.
Fine.
Oh, and I'd like to take this time out to remind everyone, did you hit the like button down below?
Like it, like it, like it.
Why would they do that?
Hit the
And
like
the-
button or Joe will be angry.
And the subscribe button.
And then the subscribe button over there.
Video attached.
Ooh, my printer's doing it. It's doing the pee pee poo poo, Garth.
Yes, yes. Beep, beep, poo, poo.
Oh,
I was walking around.
perfect. It did load.
I was walking around the house today doing that. My wife's like, "What the hell are you doing?" I was like, "Printing."
Patience.
I had a great day today. My wife didn't talk to me at all.
Did you do a little video of that, Joe? Just that.
Yeah, I did a short. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta find that again.
Actually, I'm having a great year. She hasn't talked to me all year.
I lost my plug. Oh, here's the
I'm
plug.
hoping it's
But-
the fourth straight year in a row.
But technically, the year's not over.
Don't jinx it.
Exactly.
Eh,
Are you still playing with that PC? Cupum?
Yeah, the hard drive stuff working, or the IDE stuff working again.
Oh. I think you have problems with your board.
Yeah,
It got
I'm
bored.
starting to agree.
What board is it? Like what is the
Oh.
processor?
It's a Pentium 2 266.
Oh.
well, I'm kind of hoping that she tries to contact me because I want to ask her. I said, I'm still in the same girlfriend from 5 years ago. How many boyfriends has she had since then?
Somebody's
how
a
many
little
soulmates?
catty.
Yeah, I'm about to give up on this board. I'm disappointed.
Just finished making a video on my Soumtron 220 calculator recombobulation project.
Cool. Hi Carrie. I don't know if I know you, but hi.
Whoops.
I've never heard of a Soumtron 220 calculator.
Carrie doesn't. I don't think I've ever heard of a Carrie on my stream, but hello. I could be wrong. What's up, Opie? Huh? What's up,
I've
pretty
heard
girl?
of a Carrie, but I don't know if it's that one. Name kind of looks familiar, but so does my memory.
You'd recognize it if you saw it.
Well, it's easy to tell because it says MT on it.
All right, I'm gonna go stretch my legs. I'll be back.
I will watch the stream while you're.
Perfect.
And then I'll be leaving.
German tech from the 60s and 70s.
Oh.
Hmm. Das
Uh,
ist gut.
Yeah. You
Unlike-
and Der Gutbaum
Yeah, not,
have
unlike
a lot
the
in
good
common.
mom.
Speaking of that, if anybody wants to acquire from me an old Robotron from East Germany,
What's a Robotron?
it's like a PC compatible clone from East Germany.
What processor does it have?
I don't know. Cyrillic character 72. I don't know.
Some Russian knockoff of a Pentium.
I got $1.
Let's see.
Hit it with a hammer.
I'll have to get someone to drive me there because when I got home, I was told I was not allowed to drive in that direction again.
VEB Kombinat Robotron.
I am evil hammer.
Does it play Crisis?
The Soviet bloc breakup crisis? Sure.
Neat.
All right, I'm giving up. I need a new motherboard for this.
What chipset is that one?
I wonder if it tastes terrible.
It's a VIA.
Yeah. And that's
This
a
isn't
Pentium board?
exactly. Yeah, this isn't exactly what I wanted anyway. I want a Pentium 200 MMX, not a Pentium 2.
Yeah.
And yeah. It was kind of hard to find a Pentium 2 AT board.
Yeah.
But the case is important, so I needed AT.
Funkin' grooving.
Hey, Lydia. Let me mute. Sorry.
Beep poo poo.
You can hear it.
My
Yeah,
printer's
yeah.
doing it too, so who knows if you're hearing it from me or from Joe.
I pretty much will decide I'm going to get one. I think I'm going to get one for Christmas. That'd be the buy off, you know.
Ooh, I just realized I got bonus time.
Bonus time. Oh, what is this?
I was only approved to be on the stream until 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I have something to do at 3:00, so I will be taking off at that point.
Well, if a friend of ours streams at 2, and he on the first and third Sunday of the month, he plays golf with your friends, and Missy likes to play on his stream, and so she said I could stream until 2, and then she'd be back downstairs to play golf. Well, it's like 2:30, and she's still not down here.
Pee pee poo poo.
Wow.
Pee poo poo.
Clean your glasses, you can see much better. I can see clearly now. My glasses are clean. And now you know why I don't sing.
Excuse me. Ow, I pulled with something in my back. That hurt.
Guys, in tight. Oh, you guys should check out Carrie's channel. I'm looking at her stuff, and it looks pretty cool.
Post a link in the.
Yep.
Is that the sumtron.org site?
I'll show you. I'll put a link to her channel. Give her a sub.
Oh.
Oh.
Neat.
I've seen some of her videos before.
Oh yeah, me too.
Hey,
And who's
Eric.
this guy? Retro Tech Chris. He looks like an up and comer.
What, Joe?
I checked your ending code, and it's identical to mine, but yours has a couple extra lines. I'm presuming because you've got a newer version of the software, you have an updated profile. So I would just use for the outgoing code, use yours.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh yeah, me too. I've seen Carrie on YouTube before.
I don't know where the knife went.
Carrie, I'm not sure you want to go to the places where these people hang out.
We hang out here. What are you talking about, Sloopy?
We're just fine.
That just proves my point.
We're fine. It's all fine.
This is the places we hang out.
Exactly.
Got the DOS set up. Where?
I must have carried it upstairs.
You know, Trina's going to say that this computer doesn't work because I like to touch the connectors.
I am falling in love with Carrie's channel right now.
Oh, did you put the link in the chat?
Yeah,
Look at
it's, Garth did it.
Yes.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Stephen P.
Definitely want to know more about vacuum tube displays.
Hey, Trina, you should invite her to the stream.
Yes,
asleep.
absolutely, 100%. Retro Repair Roundup, Ladies Takeover, 100%.
Ooh, Apollo
That's
Air.
Or more specifically, all the men can go away, and everybody who identifies as anything else is invited. If you want to put
I identify as a Sloopy.
and subscribe. Yes.
Yeah, definitely subscribing. And getting all the
Soviet
notifications.
Just
Beep beep poo poo. Beep beep poo poo. Yeah, you're getting places with people who say beep beep poo poo, beep beep poo poo. Congrats, Gary, right? This is interesting.
so now you can see why it does that because of the way the specifically what it's printing.
Oh man.
Carrie, the vacuum tube witch. Yeah. F yeah.
Ooh,
I love it.
museum typecasting. I like this channel.
Gets in your head a little bit there for some
Oh
reason.
yeah, it's. It reminds me when my dad was still working. He ran a Napa store in Westerville, Ohio, back in the '80s and well into the '90s. They had mainframe system, and it was connected to these old, Oki data microline printers. And when they would print end of day whatevers, they printed in a very specific pattern. And I used to, when I was helping Dad after hours or on a weekend or whatever, and it was printing these reports, it would go zit, 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 zit at a very specific pattern, and I would like march around the store while it was closed.
So sorry, what is that? What is the motherboard in that computer, Gutbomb?
Oh, it's an old piece of junk that I can't remember what it's called.
And it's a Pentium 2 though, right?
Yeah, it's a Pentium 2 board with a VIA chipset.
I need to now.
It's kind of hard to find Pentium 2 boards in baby AT form factor because that was ATX by then.
You should send that board to Justin and not tell him it has any issues. Check it out. I just don't need it now. No.
What you should do is make a listing on eBay for a really good price. Because he loves to buy everything off eBay.
Ontario?
I might put it in Justin's bag, actually. That could be fun. Because I'm already giving him a video card.
There you go.
The video card would even work on this board because it has AGP.
So what size board will that case take?
Baby AT only.
Sorry,
Little boards.
Baby, B-A-B-Y.
Oh, baby.
Muy pequeño.
Muy pequeño. Baby
I got it
AT
on
was
eBay, and it was one of only 3 that I could find, and I picked it out of the other 2 because it had the headers, and the other ones didn't have the headers.
All right, I'm just checking with somebody I know to see if they have one.
Sweet. The speaker that you wanted, by the way, Trina, it's dead.
Oh.
So it's going in the trash.
Trina, I'm going to take off for a bit, just to let you know.
Okay.
If that's okay, if you're back watching the channel.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm here.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to take off for a bit. I'll see you
Bye,
all
Joe.
later. Either I will come back to this stream and hang out, or I'll see you at 8 p.m. tonight on Retro Repair Roundup. So.
Where our special
Joe.
guest will be Frederick.
Yay.
Yay.
Bye, Joe.
See you,
I'm
Joe.
gonna sign off for a bit.
Well, I have to do
too.
the thing. I got to do the thing.
Oh,
Here we
yeah.
go.
Wow.
Never gets old. I'm gonna sign off too for a bit.
Okay.
I'm leaving at 3.
I gotta go find my youthful optimism. I lost it.
Hit it with a.
Yeah, I think I need to readjust my exposure on the cameras there. It's the sunlight is coming out.
I think I'm gonna end the stream here.
Here now or at 3?
Do it.
Here now.
Use your power.
Do it. Do it. You know you want to do it.
My cat's lovely had me up this morning at 6:30. So I'm gonna change cameras back. Hi everyone.
Hello.
Look, you can see me again. Hi. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for joining. That's been tuning
You're
in.
welcome.
Yes, Garth. I specifically meant you and only you.
You're welcome.
I wasn't talking to you, Gut Bomb.
Hey, Garth, I want to hand you something.
Go ahead. How are you gonna hit it? Oh, I got it. Thanks. Whoops.
Love it. So yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. I'm gonna go curl up with my cats and take a nap. So, because yes, tonight 8 p.m. Eastern, we are going to be doing the Retro Repair Roundup, where our special guest will be Frederick of Micro Hobbyist, who's right beside me. That way.
Oh, the other way around.
Yeah, I know, right? I get confused too. So yeah, thanks everyone. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Be greatly appreciated. And we will see you at the next one. Bye.